It's still Negro, homie.
Hey. All right, so look. The other day, I did like some silly shit, right? And I was like, nigga, my mama raised me better than this.
Tina doing silly shit.
Why am I doing this, right? So I want to know, have y'all ever done anything? Like, did you ever do anything when you were younger that you wouldn't want your parents to find out about right now because you're ashamed of that shit?
A lot. Yes.
Give me one. Don't incriminate yourself. give me, but give me one.
Something that I used to, I don't know, would like fingering a woman behind the portables. Would that be something bad?
I thought you weren't active though until college.
Didn't have sex. I was going home with that stank finger. Like that was my thing. I was like, nigga, smell this.
That nigga was a fingerer.
Smell that.
I wasn't big on that.
I was a
Really?
habitual
I
finger.
eat with these fingers, buddy.
You eat with that mouth too, buddy.
Exactly.
I'm grown now. You talking about when I was younger though.
Yeah,
Why you eat with your fingers?
What
You're
you
a
eat
human.
Yeah, using
Why you not
utensils.
using utensils?
I eat nuggets and chicken and shit like that.
I guess as a
Bird
kid,
savages.
right? Yeah. No, I was a habitual fingerer. Yeah,
That is hilarious.
habitual. I thought I was that nigga. I was like, man, so yeah, exactly. I used to walk into my
Hey,
friends.
smell this.
I used to always do that.
Hey,
Yes.
who was that?
I
Hey,
used to always do
guess
that.
who, nigga?
Who was that?
And the
That
funny
smell
thing,
like Lisa steak ass.
I thought I was the shit. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, that'd be my thing.
That's gross.
Parents would drop me. My mom would drop me off to tutoring. I was not going to tutoring. Yeah, that was my thing. That was my thing. So I don't know.
That's funny.
What was your thing? What made you think about it?
Wow. There's a couple. Is my grandma on here?
I don't know. Is she?
I don't know.
It's Cali, so it's a whole different time. What was your thing?
Is my grandma on here?
I don't see it.
Were you a
Okay.
fingerer too? You don't want your grandma to know you was fingering back? What was it?
No,
We gotta
but
call it something else.
No, you're right. No, but I did used to sneak and watch my daddy's porn when I was young.
Hi, Grandma. No.
Right?
Okay.
I hold my.
I used to watch scrambled porn a lot. Not a lot, but
What's
probably enough. When they had like channel 98, 99 and the shit was scrambled, and you just hope to get a glimpse of a nipple. Like, that's a nipple. You hear number.
I think everybody
Got
watched,
you.
but that's not nothing. I could care less if my mama knew I watched that. So I'm trying to think.
No, I wouldn't want my mom. My mom is a good Christian woman.
Having sex in high school in the house when she wasn't there, that would be bad. I mean,
that was allowed. So
I was.
That was allowed?
yeah, I told y'all that already.
No, you didn't.
No.
We didn't know and hear that.
Do tell.
Yeah, speak on it, sir.
I did tell you how she used to just leave condoms and stuff for us.
Your mom is the MVP, man.
I know she's.
Your mom deserves that Kevin Durant speech.
But
That's
she's
funny.
her thing was she'd rather be done there than
Mm-hmm.
you can get killed having sex with somebody's daughter. Say
Yeah, that's
in
a
his
fact.
house.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
my daughter, sir.
That's true.
Do it in my house. I
Yeah.
don't care.
That just further like supports my theory about sexuality and how
It's
boys sexuality is like
Allowed.
supported and girl sexuality is shunned.
I
You
don't want to
made
say it's shunned.
Would you make sure that your daughters had safe sex?
or no
Yeah.
sex at all.
Yes.
You would make sure that they had safe sex in high school.
Yes. I made sure they had safe sex.
In your house?
Yeah, she lost her virginity in my house.
Did you know? Oh, well. Okay.
You keeping that same energy.
Yeah, that's dope.
I like it.
Applaud. Oh
Mm.
shit. That's
I don't want
How
my
did you?
daughter.
But you found
I mean, I wasn't like, hey, go upstairs and have sex
right,
today.
right.
I came home from work one day and I told my wife, like, you know what? I told my wife, like, you know what? They had sex today. She was like, what? She
felt
asked
it or
her.
something?
I just knew it. Like I just knew it.
That
And she
nigga's
was like,
spidey sense
the
went
aura.
off.
and she, was, and she was like, no, we didn't. Because, well, I mean, I wasn't like, hey, go upstairs and have sex today. She was like, what? She asked her. I just knew it. Like I just knew it. And she was like, no, we didn't. Because, well, I mean, I wasn't like, hey, go upstairs and have sex today. She was like, no, we didn't. just the fact that when I come off of work, they all laid up on each other, and that's she over there. I'm sitting here like y'all niggas acting real weird. They was
Act
like,
natural.
y'all niggas acting weird. And like a few weeks later, she was like, "I'm sorry." I like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I knew you did it. You used protection, right?" She was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You good?"
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You walked in the house like old buddy walked in on Trey.
Yeah. Like Boys in the Hood. It smelled like sex in here.
Got that knife.
I just gotta walk in the house loud just so they stop. Look,
Right?
Loud. My daddy home. Yeah, I stop. Yeah, I cut that shit out. Let me go to Walmart real quick.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's
The sooner that you accept that your daughter is gonna get fucked, you be good. I'm telling you.
I'm okay with it.
Wow.
It's just like I said, I want my daughter, like same with my brother. I want them to have a very healthy sex life.
Right.
I don't want them to be like, oh, never no sex and blah. I want them to have a very healthy. I just don't want them to be, in situations that they don't need to be in, if that makes any sense. So that's how I feel about that.
Am I in trouble?
No.
Bree?
Okay.
Bree?
No, not in trouble.
You have anything that you're ashamed of that you wouldn't want
You
your
have
child
to
find out?
because you've been in clubs at 13.
Yeah, but
You
I
drank. It's something you.
but I had that conversation like as an adult, like, hey, I did this,
Right.
and this, like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So
I'll never have those conversations with my mama, bro.
So I'm the only person here that was fingering females in middle
Yes.
school. And
That
high
wasn't
school?
a
I
big
was
thing.
never fingering females.
Oh, I guess you would.
Sorry.
Oh, I was a finger child. Like I thought
like your
I was,
homeboys. Is that something y'all was big? Y'all was.
They were having. I wasn't having sex in high school.
I was a late bloomer too.
So
But when I got it though, boy,
boy,
what have I been waiting on? I got a lot of catching up to do.
When was yours?
What?
When you lost your virginity?
17.
Okay, I was 16.
Motherfuckers 13, 14 was fucking. I was late. Like now I'm just kissing. Y'all niggas fucking already.
Yeah. No, that's what I was talking about. I didn't know y'all were doing this in high school. Like I was fingering. I thought I was scoring. I thought I was doing something big. I was like, nigga, I find these niggas like, okay, that's cool, whatever.
I'm meeting the wrong girls here, then shit. I'm meeting all the right ones.
Like I would finger, and then they'd know that she was ready, and then they'd fuck. I was like,
I used to be scared of girls though.
I was scared of getting somebody pregnant. Boys in the Hood. That scene after that when when Trey was talking to his dad, getting his hair cut.
Oh yeah, he was like, "You used rubber, right?"
Yeah. And then he was like talking about how he didn't want him to get pregnant and things like that. And then
that shit scared you.
That scared me. Like no,
really?
Because when they got into the car and he was talking to Ricky, about
none of the murder and none of that shit got to you. Kids seeing the dead body, none of that shit got to you.
None of that got to me.
Want to see a dead body?
Didn't get me.
Want to see a dead body?
Yeah, none of that got.
None of that got to you.
No. And then like when I was
maybe the football scene, no.
No, none of that got
to you. I got enough money to buy 100 of these footballs.
No,
none of that got to you.
Get that little nigga his ball back.
Yeah,
you like footballs.
His daddy bought him that ball.
Took that football.
No, I wasn't crying. I teared up a little bit, maybe a little tear. But no, that's what got. So when he was in the car talking to Ricky, and he was like, "I lied to my dad." Like, what do you mean? He goes, I told him I never had sex before, and then he said the reason why. Like that was like shit. That's a real reason for me. So that kind of was like, I'm not doing it. But yeah, man. Episode 40, where you at? 44?
We up there.
Of Socially Irresponsible, the podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. I am Damian, aka Mavriq, the Devil's Advocate, aka what we got? Street Strap.
Okay.
Aka my gay sucks.
That shit does suck real bad. Real bad.
It's me, man. What's going on? How y'all doing? Listening, tuning in. Thank y'all for being here. Another late show, but we're gonna have something good for y'all today. Happy New Year.
No,
sir.
There's no.
You can put an S this year. 2020. We gonna start that motherfucker. We gonna do that shit again.
So it's 2020 and 21 at the same time.
It's both them motherfuckers. This shit was terrible.
He said both of them.
So we're not doing years. I can't say that. I don't know why. I say that on habit. Happy New Year's. I don't know why.
How many years is it?
Right. That yeah.
2020 of them. This is 2021. We're not doing New Year's.
No, it's New Year.
We're being grammatically correct this year.
I have an education.
I went to Madison. That's education. You went to Roosevelt. No, there's a lot of dropouts over there.
That's crazy. I never got a B. That's amazing.
Oh,
that's wild.
You went to Roosevelt.
Hey, call it what you want.
A scholar there too.
Motherfucker talk about 3 + 6.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And who's over there in the Vancouver, which I don't know why you were in Vancouver. Do they even exist anymore?
This is a Mike Bibby.
Bibby was cold.
Please, please, please relax.
He was alright.
He was cold.
He's alright.
He was cold.
Him or Jason Williams.
Jason Williams all day, every day.
Yeah.
Y'all crazy.
White
You
chocolate.
think Baby better than Williams?
Yeah.
She don't like white
yeah.
people, though.
Oh my god.
She don't like white people.
Oh my god.
He was better to look at. Like, he was definitely more fun to watch. But if I'm picking a PG to run my squad, it's
Jason Williams.
Mike
off
Bibby.
top. Jason Williams doesn't get the credit he deserves. Like, Jason Williams was like top.
They
I wanna say
asked
like
Chris
10.
Webber that shit, and it was like the hardest choice for him to make.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Bibby and Williams.
Yeah.
Bibby was
Who did you pick?
nice.
I can't remember. He was beating around the question. So
Introduce yourself.
Real quick, Damian.
What's up?
Sharon wants to tell you Happy New Year.
Well, thank you, Miss Sharon. Happy New Year to you
Year.
as well. Another Madison grad. What's up? Boop, 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 boop. Roosevelt. We don't talk to you guys. Sorry, Mr. Drew. Go ahead.
what am I doing right now?
Introduce yourself.
I thought we
Who
were
are
still
you?
having a conversation. I'm KK. You know what it is.
No AKAs.
AKA
Nah, I'm good.
What's his first name?
Say he go that bullshit.
Stairway K.
Great Value Diddy. That's your
Mhm.
AKs. You gotta say AKs. Tina's bringing AKs
That's crazy.
to hear from
What's
the.
that's crazy?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
She's
You
brought,
got
she
good
brought us-
AKAs, bro.
You have
What
solid
What happened to
AKs.
his 211?
I like
See,
211. That's another
211.
good one, and that's yours. Stairway. What is it? Stairway K.
Mm.
211.
Stairway K.
Yeah.
That shit is funny.
I have to tell him why.
And the
No, we don't.
anti-elevator.
They gotta watch the show to know why.
The anti-elevator guy.
Yeah.
And then yourself, Miss
If anybody
Cuzzo.
knows why we call KK Stairway K, type it in the comments.
Type it in the comments.
There you go. There you
I
go.
wonder. It's
Um,
it's a funny story.
Yeah, that was a good story, bro. It's Tina, aka Tina Cuz, aka Steph Curvy, aka Khaki Christie, aka the podcast panty dropper, aka Tina Turn Her Out. Hello,
That's a new one for the 20,
Yeah.
2021.
you're welcome.
That's a new one for the
What you
2021.
said, Tina Cut, you got all red though.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
C on my hat stands for Cuz. Cut it out.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
That was quick.
Bro.
Quick on your feet.
Red just looks good against my skin. So it happens.
Tell the other cuz.
That's why it's Cuz with two H's and not two Z's.
Tell the other cuz that. And behind the scenes,
Hey.
there you go. That is Bree Bree, our engineer back there, keeping everything live with the comments and tuning it in and connecting with the show. Stephen Miles, he has something to say to you, KK, about he said
Wow.
Bibby was overrated.
I don't agree.
You and Tina.
I
I don't think he's overrated. I don't think-
I said Jason Williams.
No, yeah, so
Yeah.
that's a Tina. He said Bibby is overrated. Stephen Miles.
That's cool.
I don't think he was overrated. I don't think he was like top 20 point guards ever.
What you mean? Why he was in the league?
Well, he's in the league, definitely. I'm talking about ever.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, okay, that makes
It's
sense.
a long list, bro.
I like that. Yeah, damn, nigga, that's hate right there.
Disrespect.
That's hate in the league.
I had a 32.
Yeah.
How many teams? 28 at that time? Out of 28, he was a number 20. Nah, Bibby was cold. He just wasn't that guy.
I think Jason Williams is way better.
I think Jason Williams, he was definitely better. He did more passing, assists, layups, finishing at the cup, getting people involved. Come on now. Anyway, Bibby was cold too, though.
She on that light skin shit.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He was my favorite. He was my,
Your
my
favorite light
first
skin.
favorite light
That's your
skin,
first
yeah.
light, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one game, he was on the sideline and he had this dope ass red chain on, and it was like rubies. And I thought that's the one memory I have of Mike.
I know
Bibby.
we going all out the way, but have y'all seen him recently?
Bibby?
That nigga looks like a cartoon character.
He look like
He's
Hulk
fucking
Hogan, dog.
huge, nigga.
For real?
This
Yes.
is humongous, dog. He don't look like no point guard. He look like a wrestler.
I wanted the nigga shoot. Nigga shots off.
Say, he had like a little shoe thing,
Uh-huh.
a little video they was following him around.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was like, this motherfucker got big.
Yeah, he's
dog.
huge, bro.
Mike Bibby.
Like he fitness, like he.
Well, seems like his 2020 was a lot better than some of ours.
Why is that?
Shit, working out, healthy, shit, living,
I can
thriving.
do that shit at home with all the money they get.
What? How was y'all's weekend? New Year's, fireworks. I'm pretty sure everybody's week. included fireworks. I know we said we don't have any New Year resolutions.
No, I slept New Year's Eve. I had to work.
So how's y'all's week?
My week was good, man. You know, same old work.
Anything new for 2021?
What you mean as far as what?
Not anything. Like you dropping off 2020 things and bringing up 2021 things. None. Tina.
Nah.
My week was good. New Year's Eve, I went to Dallas. I don't have any gyms.
No gyms.
Nah.
Rebe?
I waited all week for New Year's. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I was sick last year, so this year I said I'm gonna turn up. I need me a drink. I need a party. I need to have a good time.
Yeah,
and I did.
Good.
At home or you went out?
No, I don't go out.
You said you did.
Yeah,
I
didn't go out.
I did what?
You did turn up.
I did turn up, but I didn't go out. I just hung out with my neighbors.
Y'all turned up together.
Yeah, man.
I wanted something big for 2021. I played a video game because I told y'all I had I had PlayStation Now. I got that, so I played Dishonored 2. Actually a pretty decent game, role-playing game. I want to do something big for 2021.
Like what?
Like I never really do resolutions because as I make a resolution by January 5th, it's totally out the window. So
the 5th? Damn.
Yeah, that's why I don't make them.
Yeah, so I totally stopped making New Year's resolutions. Anybody out there, if y'all have New Year's resolutions that y'all have made and plan on keeping, or if you've already failed on the New Year's resolution,
I think it's the dumbest shit. Like, I
Please
mean, if you do them, all power to you, but you make a resolution on December 5th, I'm gonna do this shit do the shit now.
Do it on the 5th. Right?
Yeah, why the fuck would you wait?
Yeah,
20 some more days to do the shit you said you're gonna do? Like, it's stupid to me.
I mean, it's good to do it. As long as you're doing it, I think that's kind of dope. You know, as long as you're proactively thinking about bettering yourself. I mean, again, don't fucking wait to work out on Monday.
If you're gonna do it if you make a resolution, like, yeah, do it New Year's Eve, it make more sense to me.
Yeah.
You do it early. 1st of December, got a big old ass vision board. Like, what? You ain't gonna do none of this shit. Come,
at least try to stick to it. Make it look
that
good,
shit gonna
right?
be something else in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't have none. I wish I had some, but I don't. But I wanna do something different for 2021.
You just don't know what.
I don't know what yet, man. Like I want to make it like incredible. Like I don't know, dye my pubic hair orange. I don't know, just something different for the year.
Nickel. You're gonna have to bleach it first, and I think that's gonna be a little uncomfortable for you.
Why so?
Because it's already dark, so you can't go from dark to orange. You got to go light first in order to make it another color.
But why would bleach make it uncomfortable?
Because it's bleach.
It'll probably burn or something.
Probably a little bit.
Go burn.
Yeah.
Like getting an S curl on your head. That shit burn.
That's curls.
Yeah.
That's if you leave it on too
Same,
long.
boy,
That loud
tell your
was
skin.
fucking. Oh man. So
It's gonna curl up. Let me, one more minute, because it's gonna curl up nice. The whole face hurt.
Oh,
you know, it's
man,
time. Get this shit out of my
sweating.
head.
you can't
Yeah.
scratch it because you're over there scratching sores and you have fucking no.
If there's a sore in your head when that shit get put on,
Oh,
my
nigga,
God,
your shit is getting
man.
deep fried, nigga.
Yeah. But I'm not S
Not even
curling.
a sword, just if you
scratch.
comb
Like,
or
yeah,
something
like if you
that.
scratch their scalp, it's a wrap.
But that's the thing. I'm not putting it just for me on my dick though. I'm just talking about dying over there getting it just for me. Like I'm not doing that to my. So we have some people. Every gets talking about bleaching it. We have some people trying to get some money, save up some money for a house. Do that. And Sharon, let me know. We have some real estate agents in our house or in this room. We can help you out along the way if that's what you're looking to
and
do.
an insurance person too.
And an insurance person too. Let's get this icebreaker, man. So we have what is it? Something weird. I'm curious. What is something weird that y'all do? Like Tina, come on. You have to have something. And when I say something weird, just something weird.
But it doesn't have to be weird.
Or something that you do that you think other people don't do.
I don't know if I said this before, but when I get Thanksgiving meal, like meals, like the meat, the side, whatever, I eat one thing
fully.
Yes, and then I go to the next thing.
Yeah.
Like you're 8.
What do you mean? Like I'm 8?
The kids do that.
Yeah,
I do that. So
Yeah.
fucking like I'm
Kids
8.
do that.
But only around the holidays, or you do that
I mean, I
regardless?
do it with, like, if I got chicken and fries, I eat all my fries, then I eat
Yeah.
the chicken.
Kids do that.
Grown ups do it too.
You do it.
Grown.
No, because that's something like kids do. They eat and then their food can't touch.
Yeah.
It's just the gross.
Our
shit in the
youngest
world
does
when
that.
my
She
food touch.
eats one thing at a time.
Yeah. Can your food touch? See, yeah, that's that.
I won't eat. I won't eat that. That shit still be on the plate.
You won't. Yeah,
I'll eat it and push it this way. Whatever's touching this, them two stay together.
You're so childish.
Really?
I can't fucking eat that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything like that.
Do you eat off of a plate that's like section off?
Nah,
for
Little styrofoam plate.
Nah. We got
Yeah,
jugs.
got a little kitty plate.
They got jugs.
Come
Like
with a
you
sippy
don't
cup.
mix anything together.
Only thing I mix is rice and beans.
Rice and
But like
beans.
as far as any other vegetables, the motherfuckers cannot touch.
That's weird.
I would literally mix everything together. I don't give a fuck.
That's weird. That's
All the
Yeah,
different
I don't-
juices and that shit gross.
I don't care.
No,
like
that-
last night, I ate a bowl of rice, black eyed peas, and greens and cornbread. And I just mix all that shit together.
So
The
what?
texture of all of that don't
It's
go.
just yeah,
What?
at all.
Guys, what the?
That,
Burp.
the green
Gross.
and the rice.
That shit was good.
Slap.
Nigga.
As,
No, that's so high.
one of the heathen says when her grammar is, I don't know if I'm just reading this wrong or if my eyes are fooling me or if it's the actual grammar, but she said when she puts on deodorant, she counts to 10 seconds on each arm, I'm assuming.
Okay, so I don't count to 10, but I feel like I put on hella deodorant when I put deodorant on.
That's 8-year-old shit right there.
I don't count to 10, but I think I roll at least like
4
8
times.
Dog, yeah,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
I put hella
Okay,
deodorant.
Y'all are
on.
funky.
Okay, do
as
y'all go
shit.
if your shirt is on, do you go under or do you go
under.
Under.
Oh,
yeah.
Stretch out the
my
neck.
daughter,
neck.
it drives me crazy when
Drunk
she put
ass collar.
on, when she put on deodorant, I like go under your shirt or take your fucking
Nigga.
shirt off. Like your clothes, you
Baby
fucking
girl
your
call
clothes
out
up.
there like
It's
Happy New
She just be laying there
Year.
like you fucking your clothes up. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah, stress that shit right out.
So what made me think about, I have a lot of weird shit that I do. And like I think that other people will not be down with. Now listen to this. I want y'all to listen to something. And I was going through YouTube and I saw this video and this made me think of it, right?
Oh my God, Damian.
It made me think of it. And tell me what y'all think when we come back. I'll talk about my weird thing.
We all touch shit before.
Nah, I've never shitted in a tissue before.
You touch shit every single day if you shit. Like you don't wipe yourself. It got shit in the tissue when you wipe yourself.
You don't know how to
Shit
get
is in
the. Why are you touching the shit? The tissue
No.
is for the shit.
That's what I'm saying. You grab shit all
No,
the time.
no, no.
in the
You're
tissue.
not saying that. You don't. Yeah, you
You're not
wipe.
wiping. You grab the shit.
You don't grab. Why are you grabbing
Hold
shit?
on, hold on.
Do you got
So you
shit
telling
stuck in
me-
your ass while
Hold
you're
on, hold
taking?
on. So you telling me that y'all just let the doodle fall in the toilet? Y'all don't catch it every time?
Yo,
I am about to leave, bro.
How do y'all take a shit? I must have seen this shit wrong.
My nigga.
I've been catching my shit all these years.
Nah, I'm more disgusted than like. I feel like I can't continue.
What are you talking about?
My stomach
So
is
hold on.
turning.
So y'all just sit there and shit come right out. No way.
What happens if you got the runs or something like that?
Yo.
What do you do then?
That shit, you wash your hands. Why do you think people wash their hands?
Yo, you shit in your hand, bro?
With tissue.
This is worse than I thought. Like, I thought it was some other shit. Like,
Yo.
but this is
So
some
you tell me
shitty
I
shit.
just sit there and just let it fucking shit in the toilet?
Where's your pee go, dumbass?
Yeah, that's pee is easy. I don't know. I just always shit in the tissue.
So you throw the shit in the garbage instead of let it
No,
flush
I
down the
just throw it
toilet?
after I fucking do it. I just throw it right in the toilet.
This nigga garbage stink like a motherfucker. That nigga shit in the tissue and put the shit in the garbage like he a dog.
I don't put the shit in
Yo,
the toilet.
that
I mean,
nigga-
I'll put it in the toilet.
You don't
though.
put it in the toilet.
I don't put it in the garbage. I put it into the
Yeah.
put it in the toilet though.
Yeah, how you pick up your own poop off the curb? Like
listen.
you really a dog.
I don't know. Yo, y'all should try that then.
I'ma get
I think
you a-
That's better.
Pooper scooper. That's a little easier
I can't
for
believe
you.
y'all ain't never did that, yo.
I can't believe you're so disgusting.
let me say this, man.
That nigga's
He's
dumb.
lying. Because he said he catches it and put it in there. Why not just let it fall in there?
That's what he said,
I've
man.
never heard that. So why is that familiar to you? Do you do that?
No, because no, I let my shit fall into the toilet and I use wipies, right? I don't think that's
Okay.
what I think a lot of people use wipies.
It's clean.
But yeah, just
It's clean.
my whistle is wet. It just feels so great.
You're gross.
But something I think is weird, like say when I eat grapefruits, I peel the skin off grapefruits.
But what's wrong with that? You peel off oranges, don't you?
No. not the outer skin.
You're talking about
the little white shit?
You're talking about the
Yeah,
membrane.
The membrane.
Yeah, that everybody does. Right?
Does
Y'all
that,
eat that shit?
Yeah.
Sometimes
No, I don't
it
eat
depends.
no, I peel it off and I eat.
Depends on how big a
Yeah,
rush I'm
that's all I
in.
eat.
Yeah, see, I don't. If I don't have a good 30 minutes to sit down and eat a grapefruit, I won't do it because I'm not gonna just pop it in my mouth like an orange.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna peel the skin off the grapefruit, pull the seeds out, and just eat the juicy grapefruit. And like I don't know if
Understood.
everybody does that. I don't know if is that weird.
I'm weird with fruit.
Like, why would you pull it off when you could just cut it? Like, if you have a knife that's sharp
Yeah.
enough, you could just cut it off.
Cut the skin off?
Yeah,
Well, regardless how it comes off, it's coming off. I'm not eating the skin.
I was just trying to say.
Do you eat bananas?
I eat bananas.
So I eat bananas, right?
You don't
So-
eat- you don't do
Nah,
that?
I eat them like sunflower seeds. I break it and do them like that. But like I can eat it like with the black shit on it, but I cannot eat that little nipple at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Like I get that spit that shit out. They go, what are you doing? Like I can't eat that piece. He's like, but you eat all that black shit on there?
I don't eat
Yeah.
the bottom.
Like,
either.
I don't
that
eat
shit
the bottom
sweet than the
either.
motherfucker.
I don't eat the bottom, and sometimes I mean the top if it has anything but the little normal nipple. The white nipple, I'm good. It's the black nipple I don't fuck with. I don't fuck with the black nipple.
I guess you don't eat the white nipple either, huh?
I eat the whole fucking banana. I don't know
The
what y'all
nipple
niggas is
too?
talking about.
The little
The-
nipple.
The
the
very
bottom.
bottom.
Ah, that shit is
You eat
hard.
that? Like it's part of the fruit, right?
Nah,
No.
fuck.
like not part of
It
the
ain't even
peel.
supposed to be in there. I don't know where that shit come from.
The
Like-
bottom.
If I peel a banana and I remove the peel completely and throw it in the
At
trash,
bottom, it's
Uh-huh.
a little bitty nipple at
yes,
the
nigga,
bottom.
I eat the whole shit.
She eats it
Uh,
all. Gobble up, swallow
Gobble
it.
me, swallow me, drip down the side of me. The fuck, I eat the whole thing. I don't. Okay, but I did think about. So I pee in the shower.
I pee on my feet in the shower.
That okay. So I know why you do that.
Yeah.
But if you don't have athlete's foot, why are you doing that?
Because I pee on my feet in the showers, which is why I don't have athlete's foot, which is why
It's
I
not a
keep on
prevention.
peeing. It is.
no,
like,
it's not.
Where are you showering that you feel like you're gonna get athlete's foot? Like where are you getting athlete's foot from?
I don't know, but that's why I can't. It's just something I did in the locker room. And I just.
I mean, we all did
continuously
it
do
in the locker room.
Yeah, I
That's
just
why I
continuously
know
You can piss on your foot as a female, as a woman.
I don't pee on my. I mean, you just pee and then you step in it.
Oh well, I actually aim. Like I actually piss on my toes.
I don't think that that's possible.
That's what I'm saying. Like y'all could direct
No.
y'all's piss. That'd be awesome if y'all could just. I want my piss to go this
It
way.
doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I figured. But you
That's not
said
how
you
it
piss
works.
I
on your
wouldn't let
foot.
him up. I wouldn't
Yeah.
pee on my foot if I got stung by a jellyfish. Nigga.
I hope
Really?
you pee on me at
Nah, I
least.
wouldn't. No, fuck, I just be hurting.
You wouldn't piss on me.
Really?
So
I
you
wouldn't-
would
no.
just let us be in pain. You wouldn't help
You
us
wouldn't
out.
piss on me if I was stung by a jellyfish.
No, y'all grown. That shit shouldn't hurt that for that long.
They
What?
kill
Oh my
you.
That shit
god!
won't kill you,
Are you? If you get
That shit
stung
is
by,
excruciating,
if
bro.
you get stung
but it
by
won't
enough,
kill you.
it can.
It could.
So you just
People
want us to
have
be in
died.
pain.
Well, I pee on you, but don't pee on me. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you for peeing on me. I
I
appreciate
mean,
it.
don't piss on me.
And mine is purely out of laziness. Like I just don't want to get out the shower.
Yeah, that's very lazy. I never heard women that do. So okay,
You pee in pools, don't you?
you piss on yourself too.
I
No, I don't.
I-
I pee before. And if I have to pee while I'm in the shower, I will get out of the shower and pee.
It's
and get
cold.
back in the shower.
And you over there,
Fuck
you
that.
have.
Why
I'm
would you do
weird.
And now
that?
you got
weird.
water all on the toilet seat.
Why
and
would you
shit.
do that?
Exactly, it's water
Now you gotta clean
everywhere.
it.
I will dry off and go pee and
And then get back
in
and
the
get wet
shower.
again?
Mhm.
So okay, so I also smell everything. I smell everything. Paper.
Before you use it, eat it, touch it, what?
Got me swallow That's what that sounded like.
Smelling it. I'm smelling it. Like I'm smelling like everything. I don't know. I'll fart. I'll smell my fart. Like I smell everything.
Come on, fam.
No, I smell everything. Food. Before I eat it, I'll smell it. Drinks. I'll smell it. Like I put my nose in everything. I don't know why.
You literally walk into your fart to smell it.
I enjoy the smell of my own farts.
It stinks.
I do. I enjoy the
bad.
smell of my farts.
Moving on.
I send people pictures of my shit. I've done that. I do that all the time.
What shit? Your actual shit?
If I take a poop and like I'll send you
Why?
pictures. Just to be a dick. Just the weirdest shit I can think of. I do that. And also talk to people while I'm taking a shit. Like when I had a bunch of people living here, we'd have like family meetings while I'm in there taking a shit. My brother be in there, my kids. When Maria used to stay here,
Didn't you
she'd
make
be
a
in there.
post with the kids?
Yeah, we're playing
I
we were
remember that.
playing a Nintendo Switch while I was taking a shit. She
My
didn't want
boss
to stop.
called me. He like, man, go look at that nigga DC. That nigga sitting on the toilet with his kids next to him. I'm like, well, y'all niggas is weird, man.
Well, because we were playing the Switch and I go poop and she didn't want to stop playing. And I don't care. Like I'm taking a shit. We just continue playing the Switch. It's portable, and we just continue playing 2-player games on the Switch while I was taking a shit. Is that bad?
Yeah,
That's
it's
odd.
not bad, but it's weird. But you said weird shit though, so
Like,
yeah, you know.
I would stand next to my mom, like if I had to go grab something out of the bathroom while my mom is taking a shit. Right, I'll probably go in there and get it. My dad, nigga, hell no, that nigga stink.
No, yeah, my shits don't smell. I have to give
y'all
courtesy
stink too,
flushes.
though.
I have to give.
I mean,
courtesy
everybody
flushes.
smells, but I feel like my dad should be rancid, my nigga. Like, it should be different.
Yeah. See, like, look, Stephanie will tell you plenty of. You gotta say it.
Stephanie says plenty of family meetings in there.
Yeah, that was the mother of my kids when she even said it. Like, I would have, we'd talk and like, hey, so how's y'all's day?
Damien
And where
likes
you
to
go?
have conversations in the bathroom.
I get most of my focused things done when I take, and I take 45-minute shits. Like, I don't take small shits. My feet are numb after I'm pooping.
Any of y'all?
No, Stacy, that's not a joke. I really have meetings and I enjoy.
If any of y'all talked to
shit's on.
Damien, I'm pretty sure he was taking a shit while he was on the phone with you.
If it's a productive conversation, then yes.
Don't call me when you're in the bathroom, man.
You'll never know.
Yeah.
Hit up, boop.
Yeah.
Like I said, you in the bathroom, man.
I FaceTime people I'm taking a
He
shit.
does.
I hang up. I hang the fuck
And you would
up.
have to, because if I had to, hey, let me.
You have to hang up
You have
because
to, yeah.
he likes to get naked when he takes a shit.
Come
So yeah,
on now.
I get naked when I take shit.
It's one thing to call somebody while you taking a shit, but you naked too?
Yeah.
I get naked when I take shit. I
You
can't
have
shit.
no
I can't shit.
fucking-
Like
clothes
them
on.
This
bad,
nigga
them
has no
bad shits when you
boundaries.
talk to God or just a regular shit.
Just a regular.
Any shit.
I've got naked on some of them drunk nights. I'm like, oh my God,
Nigga got
God
the
help.
and then got the liquor shits.
Nigga,
The liquor shits is the
nigga,
worst,
nigga,
dog.
What the I'll never do it again. I promise.
And then tomorrow comes.
Same shit.
That's funny.
Yeah. Y'all don't
Yo,
show your
look,
clothes on?
look, I went on I want to say it was like one of the first times I ever went out with this girl that I was talking to, right? She's bad. We drinking at her friend's house. We taking shots, but they don't have no soda, no juice, or nothing to chase it. So we chasing it with beer.
Oh shit.
Right? We're trashed.
You trying to?
Right? So we get in the car and we go to wherever we going. I'm in the backseat dying, nigga. I'm like, I want to throw up. Like, I stick my head out the window and like throw up a little bit.
Oh shit.
And she like, did you throw up? Nah. Nah, we good. I'm straight, fam. So then we waiting in line to get into the club.
All right.
Nigga, I had to run across the street to the restaurant and take a shit. She was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm cool. It's a long ass line in the bathroom, dog. No, I was in that hole dying.
Blowing that bitch up.
Nigga,
What
dying.
What makes you shit?
Milk. I could eat cereal and I'll definitely shit up milk. It's out of there.
Margaritas fuck me up.
For real.
You know that place
Really?
on Broadway by like Waterbury and across. It's a taco
Yeah.
garage. They give you that
Yeah.
long table
Yes.
full of margaritas.
Yeah.
Everybody just drinking them. It was a group. It had to be about 15, 20 of us there.
Like,
Yeah, about 15, 20 of us there. It was a Spurs Warriors game. Spurs and Warriors. I was gone for about 15 minutes. Where were you at? Like, I'm watching the game. Them margaritas fucking me up. Say,
what is it about margaritas?
I don't
Is
know.
it tequila or is it
I don't know.
margaritas?
Probably.
margarita. I don't know what's in it, but that shit. Go.
Sugar or salt on your margarita? Random question.
Nothing.
Really?
I don't dress my drinks.
Why?
It's gay. I'm
My
just
man.
fucking-
It's very,
I knew
it
you
really
were gonna
is.
say
I'm sorry,
that.
like I'm sorry, but it's very gay.
I knew you were about
Hey,
to say that.
Hey,
If you're-
any grown man in the club
That
doing,
licked the side of the.
nah, you can't drink your beer like that, man.
If y'all aren't watching this live, if you would have saw how before you said, he just said, he looked at Tina and said,
I know, because I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, like an asshole.
I
but
knew you were gonna say that shit. I swear to God, I did.
I do sugar on my margaritas. I don't like dress.
You
my
lick it off or
margaritas.
you just drink it.
That nigga be. That nigga be
I'm okay with licking
That
it.
nigga be in the club like.
No, I don't.
Catnipping. He be catnipping that motherfucker.
No, I be in that bitch like.
Oh.
I don't do little licks. I do long licks.
That's funny.
Licks. Nah, yeah, I do sugar. I don't do it like on my beer, but my margaritas. I'm gonna get sugar. And a lot of people don't like sugar because they don't like the way it's like too sweet and it upsets their stomach when they drink.
It's sticky.
Yeah, so it is very sticky. That's why I lick it long.
That's why I don't like it.
Don't
Oh my
dress
God,
your
stop
drinks.
doing that.
Don't dress your
fool.
drinks no more in the club,
I
man.
can't. I don't go to clubs. a
Do
lot,
that shit in
though.
the privacy of your own home, man.
I do it like a restaurant. Right?
I can't have nothing.
Can I
on
get
my-
some
on my
sugar?
I mean, you don't have to act like that. I'm just saying. It just the motions that niggas say. It's just.
Where the money reside?
I don't give a fuck what it make it taste like.
Whatever.
Hey, man, nigga, pour that shit in my drink, man. Say,
That's funny.
don't put it on the glass. Pour that shit inside my beer. And he said, don't way I'm drinking like that.
Man, I'm getting all that. I don't know.
Nigga lick the whole brain.
Lick the shit out the before I even drank that bitch. Can I get some more sugar? That's what
Oh
I'm
my
saying.
God.
What's up, Ro?
What
My dog.
what is the something else that makes me shit? I'm trying to think what else.
We don't need to talk
What
about
makes y'all shit
anymore.
if y'all not embarrassed to say?
Yeah, beer.
Taco Bell.
Taco
I
Bell.
haven't had Taco
That's
Bell.
not even real food.
That's why it
What
makes
you
me
mean?
That's
shit.
what make you shit.
That's not food, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Beer, like the morning shits.
Oh my God.
shits is the
Beer.
worst.
The beer shits is the worst.
that's the
I don't
worst.
drink. I don't drink beer for that reason.
I was talking to someone about beer shits. They're like, I've never had beer shits. I said,
Nigga.
you're not human.
And
That's
it's
not
true.
true.
And I get that shit from drinking like heavy beer.
It's the wheat. I think it's the wheat.
I guess so.
It's the cheap beer. Like if you drank like the Lone Sharks and the
How about Budweiser? I
No,
think
that
nothing
don't
but
do
Budweiser.
me like that. Like light beer, like Natty Light, Keystone Light. I'd be cool. That shit water.
But them 211s though, huh?
Nah, but like
Still reserved.
Budweisers.
Your voice is crazy.
Shit.
It did, right.
Still reserved. It's still reserved. They get locked out.
he was gonna try to play that out. He called him out.
They did call me out, right? Oh,
It's still
that shit
reserved.
did crack. What mark we at on now?
Everyone highlight that.
36.
36 minutes. I'm reporting the show at 35
Wow,
minutes.
that's crazy.
Yeah, beer get me. Beer will tear my ass up.
Stacy says coffee.
Coffee. I don't drink. Have y'all drank coffee?
I've never had a cup of
Yes.
coffee in my
Never.
life.
I drink coffee.
Never ever had coffee a day
I
in
don't
my
drink
life.
it like regularly, but I would. I do.
Yeah, never have. Stacy, happy New Year's. I haven't seen you in a minute.
No, year.
No, I'm saying New Year's. Y'all say what the fuck y'all want to say.
Where did that come from? Because a lot of people post years anyway.
Niggas, we can't speak. This ain't our first language. We just learning this shit. We picked it up along the way.
The iPhone just let you do it. Look.
Yeah. And then after you do it, they send fireworks and shit to let you know that you got it right.
Yeah.
But they can tell me shit.
That's pretty funny.
Bangs
Bangs make you shit.
What's that energy drink, right?
Yeah,
Those are good.
they are good.
Y'all some energy drink drinking?
As long as
That's the only
y'all,
one I drink.
as long as y'all are shitting without catching your shit, y'all are good. As long as y'all aren't
Basically.
catching it. That nigga goes.
Basically.
The
That
toilet
was
catches
wax.
it.
That was
She said
wax,
she
right? You
does?
said?
Yeah, Wax is an idiot, bro.
Wax is
I said the
fucking fool.
toilet.
Oh, the toilet. I thought you said a toy. I was like, who? What?
Wax is that nigga's a Neanderthal, bro.
I
Like,
agree.
yeah.
So his arm is in the toilet and he's
Apparently,
But he's a big dude, so how is he shitting squatting down? Because I don't know
yeah,
if
he,
he, could
he
just,
can't be touching the toilet.
he can't fit all that in at one time.
y'all have squatty potties.
I don't have a squatty potty, but I'll get on my toes when I take a shit.
Yeah,
It helps
it does.
having your feet up.
Squatty
when you take a
potties are
shit.
game changers.
Yeah,
What is that?
It's like a little footstool basically that you put in front of the toilet and it puts your feet up higher. Cause like as human beings, we're not supposed to shit like in a seated position.
nobody really is.
We're supposed to shit squatting.
Yeah,
Like it flows better, it works better.
It pushes
like,
it out.
yeah.
like
yeah.
like women aren't having babies with their knees like 90 degrees.
Right.
You put the shit
Right.
out
You
and
put it
push.
up. Right. Exactly.
So yeah, no, hey, and it
That shit
flows
helps,
out.
bro.
It'll
That
cut,
shit helps.
it'll cut
As you
your shit
get older,
down.
you need that.
it'll cut your shit time down in half. So instead of my 45 minutes, I'm shitting.
All right,
for
we
like
talked
20
about
seconds.
we talked about shit enough.
I was just gonna shout at everybody that's still on here after we've been talking about shit.
yeah,
for
we talked
15
about shit
minutes.
enough.
Cause all of them shit too. Everybody shit.
I'm too cute for that.
Everybody poops. I'm just saying everybody poops.
Yeah, all right.
And so women can't shit in front of me. I think that's gross. Everybody shits
I agree.
except women.
I agree.
Everybody shits except women.
Amen.
If you,
I-
yeah.
You know,
If you shit at my house,
He
you
said
gotta
everybody shits, but it's only men and women.
go. Yeah, women don't shit. If you shit at my house as a woman, you have to go home afterwards.
yeah.
And take a shower and come back. There's nothing else we can discuss or further do for the evening until you take care of that shitty situation. It's just my thought process.
Now that's weird.
That's okay. There you go. That's something else weird that I do. If you're shitting at my house, you're gonna have to vacate my premises as soon as you possibly can and throw
Yeah.
some water on that.
Yeah.
But you would shit at her house.
Blow that motherfucker up.
That get
Well,
the
that
fuck
makes
out.
no sense.
Just because you accept things doesn't mean I have to accept things either.
So would you feel a certain way if she told you to get out after you shit at her house?
I would just leave, or I would understand. But it hasn't happened to me yet, so I don't know exactly how I would honestly react to it. I'd probably be like, "Oh my gosh," I'd be appalled. You're so rude.
You ain't Paul. You a nigga that steals.
You a nigga that steals. I'd be like, "You freaking person, you." But that's how I feel about that. Let's give a shout out to our heathens that are still on, like KK said.
Yeah.
Once again, thank y'all for tuning in. Again, I wish I had a little screen that shows everything we're on: YouTube, MySpace.
I got you. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on. You want the podcast, the DSPs as well?
DSPs.
We're on Podbean, Apple,
iHeart,
Spotify, Pandora. Hello, pew, 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 pew. Air horns.
Hey, I know that shit hurt y'all's ears.
Oh, that was loud.
Yeah, that shit sucked. Yes, we're on a lot of
Oh,
things.
and I found us on Amazon.
Yeah, we're
Dope.
also on Amazon.
Dope.
Deezer. Anyway, we're on a lot of shit. So check us out again. This is Socially Irresponsible, the podcast. Irresponsible IRSPNSBL.
As fuck.
That's where we're at, and that's what we're called. So type that in there and look for us. Listen to us. We have a long show, so again, we're going to be here for you for the podcast. So if you need to go to sleep, you have to go take a shit and come back to us. Just log off and log back on, or you can check us out. We post shows on Tuesday morning. So then from Tuesday morning for the rest of the week, for the rest of your life, we're going to be on there, so you can check us out. Once again, thanks for supporting and thanks for watching. Also, if you can go to download and subscribe to us. And if you're listening, what do you want them to do? People that are listening right now, what do you want?
Hit the like button, hit the heart button.
As many times as you possibly can. KK, hit that like button, hit the hearts. And just let us know that you're watching, and we appreciate it. I want to give a shout out to the heathens, Bree.
Sorry, y'all.
She got COVID again, motherfucker.
Wow.
Shut up. If I did, it's from your ass again. All right, we got Ashley Nicole. We got Dominique. We got Sharon.
And thank y'all for sending me out. Some of these names I've seen we haven't had listening to before. These are some new names.
Yeah.
So thank y'all for listening. That's all I want to say. Sorry, Bree.
We got Steven.
What up, Steve?
Miles, that's my guy.
We got Zelia.
We met Steven.
XY Leah, what's up?
We got Ree.
What up, Ree?
Niggery. Nigga's her favorite word.
Yes, it is.
So
We got Stephanie, Jerry,
What's up, Stephanie,
Stacy,
Stacy,
Jamie.
So that's a shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for watching. If we didn't get your name, we'll get y'all later, or we'll comment with you throughout the show. So once again, thank you for tuning in. Now, we were talking about a new segment that we're gonna have for the show, and we called it Irresponsibly Yours. Kind of like you write a letter to someone, irresponsibly yours, and your name. We actually had people email us, not actually, because we knew that it was gonna happen. Actually, am I saying that kind of like put?
No, you're
actually,
good.
I'm saying that right.
Actually is right.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I feel like I have a lot of spit in my mouth when I say that word. It just doesn't flow right. But we had a
wet mouth ass.
Swallow me, gobble me, spit it up, swallow inside of
Gobble
me.
me, swallow me, drip down the side of me, quit, jump out for you, let it get inside of me.
There you
I'll
go.
do the whole thing. I tell them
Wet
where to put
ass
it.
palate. That's
Come
what I
on,
got.
wet ass palate.
I got a whop.
Whop.
But yeah, so people respond. So again, how do you get your information? So what it is, Irresponsibly Yours, is where a segment we have where you can email us a story, something that you're going through, and you want to hear it talked out amongst others that aren't closely directly involved in the situation.
Right.
Get another outlook or outtake on it, right?
An impartial party.
There you go. Someone impartial, unbiased, whatever you want to call it.
Unbiased.
I say unbiased. I don't like impartial. I don't know what that shit means, but I know what unbiased means. I know what unbiased means, and I can spell it.
A neutral party.
There you go. So email us. Again, you email us to irresponsible@gmail.com. That is IRSPNSBL at gmail.com. That is COM.
And this nigga, hold on, what did you see? Come, nigga, shit, dumbass.
.com, goofy nigga.
If you can't do that, don't send shit in.
Yeah. So again,
It's gonna be hell reading your letter. Remember that letter on the wash when they took the we got to your. You don't remember that letter?
The wash?
Have you seen the wash?
I tried not to. I tried to
No,
forget everything
that
about
shit was
movie.
funny, nigga.
When
That shit was funny as
when he
hell.
took the letter and Snoop was reading, he like, this dumb motherfuckers. All right, let's go.
But yeah, so we have a few emails, and then I'm gonna get into it right now. First one is from an anonymous heathen. We're not gonna mention names. We're just gonna tell the story.
Nah, we need a name. No, I'm just playing.
That'd be dope. That'd be dick of us too. Speaking of dick, so the question is about limp dicks. Segue. So this is a serious and sensitive question for KK and Damian. How do you nicely tell a man that his dick is not hard? Question mark. Ever in capital letters with an exclamation point. So how do you nicely tell a man that his dick is not hard ever?
But shouldn't
Before y'all go, I have a question. How he don't know?
that's what I was just gonna say. Like he should tell her before you get into it. Like
It's possible.
sometimes my shit don't work or it's
Like-
not.
Ever, it never
like you
works.
like has there ever been a time where y'all thought it was hard and it wasn't?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. There's sometimes I look down at the motherfucker like, you are huge right now.
Man, shut the fuck up,
This
man.
nigga. That's not what I asked you.
Them
You don't
nigga
ever have
that-
those moments. And
I mean, I've had a couple of times. I'm like, oh,
what the fuck am I like? God damn, I'm putting in work tonight. And sometimes I look
she's
down-
calling back.
Thank you, everybody. And then sometimes I look like, damn, we're gonna do our best today, buddy.
Wee.
Yeah. You don't ever have moments like that? Like, damn, I put it on this bitch tonight.
No, never.
This is a common thing. Come on, okay. So, fellas, is there ever a time out there where you just look at your Johnson and was like, God damn, this motherfucker?
Nigga,
is
that
a
wasn't the
prize.
question.
Just a random question. My fault. I'm just wondering. I know. I figured
The
fellas do.
question's on the screen.
Yeah,
Um,
so I don't know how you would tell him. Okay, if he in bed thinking he just
Told your
king
ass up.
dingling, then you might want to be like, bro, it
Not
ain't,
King Dingle.
it ain't all you know your shit little, right? But
But it's not necessarily little. It's just
It's
not
just
hard.
soft.
Period. Like he just can't get hard.
if shit, it worked though. Shit.
I mean, if it's not hard, it's not working the way it should work. I guess.
What
Right?
y'all over there laughing at? Shit.
I'm sorry. When you said King Dingaling, shout out to my boy DC Paul. He's a comedian from New Orleans. We went to college together. He sings a Christmas dingaling song. He'd be like, King Dingaling, sling dingaling. That's what it made me think. I'm sorry. I'm a child.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what that made me think about.
But I think the guy should.
How do you tell her? How would she tell him?
How would you want someone to tell you?
I don't think I would.
I would want someone to just tell me. Like in all honesty, like if how. So the question is, how should she tell him? She should just tell him.
So, Damian,
Mhm.
your dick's not hard. That's
First
what you
of all-
want.
But then I'm a
Well, no.
But that's what I'm
rebuttal.
saying,
I'm
like-
at West Telemark and they teach you how to rebuttal. Like, what the fuck was all that hollering about then?
But she probably wasn't hollering. But that's
Nah,
it.
they be faking then.
Yeah,
Like, don't-
they do. But I would want to know. I would really want to know. And the reason why, like on some serious shit that she's asking, there could be some complications as into why my dick isn't
Yeah.
getting hard. That can prostate cancer.
Prostate issues. Yeah, I was just about to say that.
So there could be something that could really be wrong with me. So if something like that was wrong, of course I would know my dick isn't getting as hard as it normally got. Or it could be ED is what it's called. ED, erectile dysfunction, whatever. So I would think that too, right? Like, so I'd want to know that because it's probably something that can help me out, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, I think it's, just tell them. And hopefully the real question is, as a man, if someone told you that, how would you react? That's the real question. Because I understand why she would probably be hesitant to tell him, because she doesn't want him to react in an ill-mannered way and try to make excuses and try to make it seem like whatever. But as a man, how would we take it if someone told us that, hey, your dick isn't as hard as I need it to be? How would you take that, Kay?
I don't know.
I would listen. I would take it in stride. You know what I mean? I don't think I'd be offended. I think, especially if it was someone that I've been with, because she's talking about ever. So I would assume that they've been fucking for quite some time.
She obviously cares.
Yeah. So if it's someone
If she
from,
didn't care, she wouldn't tell him.
yeah. So I mean, if it's someone from that, I would like, okay, well, I need to go to the doctor and figure this shit out.
Right.
And I would be happy that she would be comfortable to tell me that. But I guess as men, we need to be open to listening to these someone telling us our dick. And like she said, nigga, your dick is little.
Yeah, she just said
it ain't hard ever. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the pussy whack too. That could also be something. Maybe you're just not attracted to her. I don't know.
So
And that's what I just put up there.
I understand like saying that to kind of sugarcoat maybe so it doesn't come off as harsh.
Mhm.
I also don't believe in dimming your light to sugarcoat shit for other people.
What do you mean?
Like so
Don't say your pussy.
Liana
whack.
said
Yeah.
I'd ask if my pussy was whack. No, nigga. Like, no, don't do that, girl.
So have you ever just not gotten hard as you possibly
It's always hard, baby. No,
So
but
unfair.
like I've had
so unfair. I hate you.
I've had encounters where like I didn't do what I thought that I was doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I didn't hit the mark like I thought that
So
I was
you
hitting
have,
it.
so you have performance issues sometimes as well.
No,
No,
you thought.
like sometimes I'm not always on my A game.
Got charged that motherfucker. Something forgot to charge it. Huh? Girl, hold on.
I
let
left
me
my
put this
charger at the
motherfucker-
house.
Let me put
No.
this motherfucker on the charger real quick. Give me 30 minutes.
No,
She's out there in the car. Bitch turned on
Give
on
me
the
30 minutes. That motherfucker.
If I hit-
iPhone charger.
if I hit the gas, just
It'll charge up a little bit faster. She listen to the radio and shit. Just waiting. Hold on, baby. Give me a little bit.
no, that's
All
funny.
right, go ahead, my
No,
fault.
but I think that's when it's important to listen to your partner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta listen to what they want and what they like.
Yeah, on some real shit. I mean, as you're right. You'd have to listen to that response
Yeah.
and be like, okay, let me get this shit checked
Yeah.
out because she could be saving your ass from dying.
Yeah, like honesty
so-
is the best policy. Like, don't, because it might not be just a sexual thing. That could be a mental thing. It could be a lot of different shit.
And that's thing. So on the flip end,
Maybe
You
you
know-
smell like that bitch he hates.
yeah. Or what if he's cheating and he's not getting as hard as he was because he's empty? He's just fucking tired.
That's a thing.
What? You only got so much in the tank, man. After a while, it's just
I can understand how you don't produce a lot of man juice.
it's a muscle. It
but-
gets tired like everybody, like everything else.
Why are you laughing?
Fucking ran some marathons.
Yeah, nigga, what the fuck? We only got so much.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, so we're educating the one that doesn't have to stay hard.
I appreciate it.
Nigerian runner.
Yeah, nigga, we only have so.
I got it.
Shit. There's been times where I've gotten soft and I didn't even nut yet. Like I was just done. Like I'm
That happens.
yeah, I'm done. Like I just can't. I'm
Wow.
tired. Like
I didn't know this.
I don't even.
I didn't either.
I don't
I
even
got
want
that
to. I
snapper.
don't even want to fuck no more like that. But it's not about
Really?
having good pussy. Just sometimes you're just tired. Like sometimes you had. I cramp up. I've cramped up several times.
Your dick cramped up?
No,
No,
your
me.
legs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, like and sometimes you're just done, and I guess it happens. But and thanks for co-signing KK because now I feel normal.
I'm not gonna leave you out there by yourself. It happens. I've been fucking for 20 something years.
Yeah,
Right, right,
yeah.
right.
And then
it happens.
and then someone else has stated that there you go, that diabetes can cause limp sick too. She has an iPhone. Thank you.
Limp sick.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
an iPhone user.
It won't let you type dick.
Not the first time.
Yeah.
There
You
it goes.
gotta save that shit.
There it goes. The dick has come. There you go. Limp dick. But yeah, so sometimes it's a bunch of issues I think could come from it. So I guess that's kind of dope.
But these
Not
these
dope.
dudes have to watch because some of these female women can be a little rude about the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Understood? Yeah. Yeah.
If she come off like
I'm glad y'all agree with that.
if she
y'all
come off
hoes.
like, man, nigga, your shit weak, this shit sour. Like, trust me,
That's toxic.
she's told somebody. And if y'all in the gathering
Yeah.
and you piss her off,
Everybody knows.
that's why your dick. Whoa.
But here's the thing though, like if you anticipate this good sex, like you ready for it, and you ain't come to par on your part,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be mad as hell.
Do they get another chance or just one try? What like
Well, Brian already said
like
that.
how y'all do black businesses? Y'all get one chance.
I give black businesses a lot of
Y'all
chances.
get black
first
business
of
one
all.
chance. Like, it's soft.
First of all,
black
nah,
businesses
but like
and black dicks on one try limit.
Yeah, they might get one try.
Out here in San
basically.
Antonio, y'all are rough.
You get one try.
I had a conversation like this with my homegirl last night. She said she went to kick it with somebody she never kicked it with before. They ended up having sex and it was trash, and she laughed in the girl's face.
Girls have bad sex too.
Yeah,
She laid there like a zombie. Like
Yeah, like
now she
it's-
told her she made her stop.
It's was the girl that was trash the guy with the strap, or was the girl the girl?
What?
yeah. Who?
Was the girl the
everybody
stud?
uses a strap.
Yeah,
though.
not everybody does that.
So were they just?
Especially with somebody when it's your first sexual encounter. That's not something that happens.
So they were both women at that
Often.
time. They're just doing womanly things. I'm
Right.
actually being serious.
What's next?
No, hold on. I'm actually being serious.
There's
Like,
no man.
no.
So you're always
there's
a
no
woman.
man.
Well, the
There's
one,
no man.
You're always a woman.
There's no man.
Well, you know what I mean.
But there's no man.
Okay, there's no man. So was the woman this? Was there a stud in the situation?
I don't know what the girl looked like. She could have been another femme.
No, I'm saying like were they both just doing womanly things to each other, or was one the one that sucked?
Yes.
Okay, so how did the one that suck? I don't know. How does a woman suck
I don't-
sexually?
She said she was giving bad head.
Oh, so say that. I thought you meant like she was just.
Well, when I say
stroking.
that two women are having sex, what do you think they're doing?
You
One
on
of
a
them got a
strap.
strap.
You changed my perspective of that whole conversation.
I mean,
you changed it. You
I
grew me.
thought I
I
didn't, I
get
didn't know
that.
I didn't know y'all did that.
Yeah, you grew me. You grew me.
I
You
mean,
changed my
I
whole-
understand that, but like, that's not even like that shit is cool. That's not my shit.
You fucking right.
So how?
No, I'm
yeah.
destroying the whole.
That's not my shit. Like that shit is cool. It's something that I've done. Feedback has been pretty good on it, but like
Nigger. Ooh, that's a hard R. I'm
I
sorry.
like
was.
it was. I like doing the womanly things. You know what I mean? Like
So see, so when I ask, you understand where I'm coming from because I don't understand which part is being partaken in this encounter. Because y'all are now doing both. I can't do the womanly thing. Well, I guess men can.
yeah, you can.
You can.
No, that's gross. That's different. I'm sorry, not gross. It's different.
We know how you like your legs in the air though, when you tie, when your arms is, when your wrist is tied up, them legs shoot
That's
straight up in the air.
funny.
Ain't that's what you said?
I don't know. Did I say?
Ain't that what he said?
That is what he said.
Thank you.
We're gonna bring that back up. We're not gonna leave that back until
No, we can let it go
We're
now.
gonna bring that to 2021.
We're not gonna leave that shit.
We
That's
need to
funny.
forget about that one.
No, but yeah, like that's not automatically my go-to all the time.
Okay.
Like, I don't need it all the time.
Okay. Well, so seriously, in all honesty, tell him.
Yeah.
Be like, hey man, you're and it sounds like y'all have a real relationship, not just some one-time thing. So just hey man.
Yeah.
You I think we need to go to the doctor because your dick isn't limp. It's limp all the time. And
Yeah.
it's not as hard as it
Or
should
like
be.
I enjoy what we're doing. I think it would be even better if you could get all the way to your full potential. Like, is there something that's holding you back?
And then if there's nothing wrong with them after the doctor's appointment, then maybe just try something different. Maybe ask him what is it that you like, what is it that I'm not doing.
Yep.
And that's when you need to have that grown up conversation as into
No, it's not what am I not doing? It's what do you need?
there you go.
That it's different, bro. And
No.
yeah, you know what I
get
mean?
it.
Yeah.
Don't down yourself as if you're doing something wrong.
Exactly.
Just figure out what you can do to help the situation.
yeah.
Because not always you. Sometimes it's just you're not meeting at the same point. No, I get
Just
it.
what do you need?
Words are powerful, man.
That shit goes both ways too.
Y'all notice Tina's always correcting my fucking lingo and grammar. on that?
Because by the time we have like as we continue this, you gonna be a bad motherfucker.
And thank you. I appreciate
Because you
it.
already a bad motherfucker, but you really gonna be a bad motherfucker.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put you on game, you know.
That was for me. Thank you. I appreciate it, Tina.
Kay's already better than me, so I can't help him.
K's on another level.
Clearly.
No, why you bullshitting? K has probably grown the most out of anybody here.
I think so too.
Like, why you bullshitting?
Yeah. From
Like-
our very first show together to now, you've come a long way.
Fuck
Kay.
that.
A long way.
Before you get
Oh.
the word gay, you'd be like, nigga, what? Like, it was a whole, like, it was. You laughing, Joe. We joking about it now, but at first,
You say the G word again, I'm out of here. nigga.
nigga, you was not having that shit. It's different now. Like, he's like, oh, nigga, fuck y'all. He's just joke now. He joke with us now.
He's woke.
Yeah.
He
He
woke.
said he woke.
He's woke now.
Well,
So the other question from one of the heathens was, I was in the beginning of stages of dating this guy where we were spending time together and seeing where things went. I noticed another woman consistently popping up on his social media and her consistently making me uneasy. And although we weren't official, I decided to ask him about her. Each time I asked him about her, he would tell me that he was uncomfortable speaking on it.
Mhm.
Would you consider this withholding of information lying?
Yes.
Yes.
I think that omitting is lying.
But okay.
that social media is that can be a dangerous game with that.
Yeah.
It's a no-win situation because it's gonna get to a point to where people want you to start deleting people, and it don't even be nothing.
But with him saying that, with him telling her that he is uncomfortable.
Why is he uncomfortable though? Did he say why he uncomfortable?
It didn't say why he said he was he just said he was uncomfortable. With
it's a it's a lot of people on, so like if I post some, people gonna comment, men and women. So I mean, how do you explain why a certain female is commenting or liking stuff?
Well, the thing, I guess they're dating, and they weren't really deep into it, so it was like the beginning stages of it. So I mean, he just didn't feel like, I guess he didn't feel like he needed to express whatever. You know, I mean, do you tell everyone you're just talking to everything about your future, present, and past? Is it obligated to let them know that?
I do think that when you omit things, you're taking away their choice to deal with you and whatever you have going on.
But so is everything needed to tell someone that you're dating? Like everything?
If you're being asked about it. If you're being asked about it and you're not giving a completely honest answer, I think that you're taking away their decision to choose.
I like that answer. I agree with that. I also think that if you don't have to sit here and divulge everything about you to somebody that you're just basically fucking with.
Fair.
So are you fucking with them or are they dating? What are they saying?
They're just
dating or are they fucking with each other? There's a difference.
It said that they're just in the beginning of everything. Hold on. It says in the beginning stages of dating, like just hanging out, spending time, getting to know each other. That's it. So I mean, you know, I mean, in I think that there's levels to shit as people talk about.
Agreed.
And then there's things that as you're dating someone that should be of your concern, and there's things that should not be of your concern.
She probably just had to go get off his Facebook because she gonna drive herself crazy looking at that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think that. Go ahead.
I just think that there's a level of trust that has to be there when you're giving someone your body.
That is true.
So if we have a consistent sexual relationship, I think that I should be in the know about other people you're sleeping with or other people that just are in your space. You know what I mean? Like I think but when honesty is a part of that trust.
But when you're, and how I look at it, when you're in the beginning stages dating, and not just dating, because when you date, most people, we had this conversation on here before. When you date, you're dating. You're not seeing someone, you're dating, right?
Right.
So if it's an understanding that you and me are dating, fucking with each other, which means we're whatever else we're doing too. Right. It's an understanding that other things can be going on. So me to ask you specifically who everybody is you're fucking with or talking to or going out with besides me is none of my fucking business. I don't have a right to be all like, oh, so who's that nigga? Who's that calling you? Where you at right now? Like,
if y'all weren't fucking, I would agree.
Okay.
People have different interpretations of dating.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very
absolutely. But I think once things turn physical, there are conversations that need to be had because it comes into sexual health and, you know.
But at that point, you should, if you're not trusting someone to have good sexual health with themselves as well as with you, then you shouldn't be fucking with them anyway.
But how can you fully trust them if they're not giving you the entire picture?
The only way to trust somebody is to be in the room with them while you're watching them fuck somebody. And that's way too much because niggas lie, females lie.
What?
I don't know what the fuck. What just happened here?
The only way to trust somebody that you're just started talking to about if they're fucking someone with safe sex is to be in the room and watching them. Because someone can easily be like, yeah, I did it and lie. Right. So just because someone spoke something and saying one thing or another doesn't make it the truth. It may make you feel comfortable about it. And people can lie all the time. But I think for the simple fact that someone would say, I'm uncomfortable speaking on this with you at the nature of our situation, which is not lying. I or anyone else could have lied. I've lied before. I tell people I lie all the time. Like I do lie. I'm not.
Why?
But because I'm a human. Not everyone. Don't sit here and tell me that you always and have always told the truth. People lie, right? Let's be honest. Let's just be honest.
Agreed. Everybody lies.
And if I have to get myself out of trouble, like big trouble, I'm gonna fucking choose lying over getting in a lot of trouble.
Define trouble though, because trouble for me is the police. I don't really feel compelled to lie about whatever I feel like. Else.
Whatever I feel like is a lot of trouble at that time. To be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you, KK.
Yeah, I lie.
I mean, shit. So I mean, so I'm.
Well, I'm not gonna lie and say I don't lie.
Yeah.
Right,
I lie.
right.
But for the simple fact that someone could be like, hey, you know, I'm uncomfortable sharing certain parts of my past with you
Mhm.
at the nature of this situation, I think that's very, very fair. It's a fair, because if someone told me that they're uncomfortable, I mean, I would understand. What I still want to know, what I want to know more. Yes, I would want to know more. But I would also be, you know, kind of, you know what I mean? Like, I still want to know,
Mhm.
but that's just how I feel. So I mean, in that case, in that situation, I don't think someone expressing how uncomfortable they are, it's not the truth, but it's also not a lie. It's just people should, I should, you should
That's
always
just
feel,
dodging the shit though. Like,
which people are allowed to not talk about something that they're not
It's
comfortable
gonna keep
talking
coming
about.
up though.
It will.
right.
But if we're but if we are in a situation, and if y'all are in situations, and if people are in situations where y'all aren't serious like that, again, what business of it is to you to question things? I mean, that's just how I look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would it be easier to sit here and answer the question? Yeah, it would be easier to answer the question.
Mhm.
But you know, I don't think everything, you know, to people that things about people that you've dated that you don't know about, that you
I'm
just
sure.
started dating.
I'm sure.
You know, and you as well. You
Excuse
don't know
me?
everything about people.
That is what?
People that you've ever started dating. Like there's people that you
okay.
started dating.
Okay, I
Whenever
got you.
the relationship happened. There's people 6 months, 7 months into it that you don't know everything about it.
Oh, right,
And
right,
same
right.
thing with you, Kate. There's people that you've dated. You
But
don't
I
know
think the
everything about
shit,
people.
but knowing about the stuff that is currently happening, I think is really important.
And I get it. I get it. But like I said,
Gotta
if
treat him like Jody. Like I love you.
just
fuck
fuck
your
the
mother.
mother.
I love you though.
I lie. I tell you the
Gross.
truth. I tell them the truth because I don't care about their feelings. I lie to you because I love you, Jody. So yeah, so I guess that's the whole thing about, you know, being honest and everything. You know, honesty, of course, is always the best policy. But I feel personally, you know, if you're uncomfortable with something, I feel like that also has to be a respect too that someone should have. Like, I'm not comfortable speaking on it, especially in a situation that I'm reading, that you kind of understand that you're just dating. Like, it's not just a you and me thing, it's a dating thing. So that should be, you should already have the impression that that person is not just, it's also dealing with other people as well.
No, as I said, not everyone has the same interpretation of dating, so you need to be on the same page.
So if they're on
And
the
that's
same
a fact.
page, yeah.
I
agreed.
also think this kind of taps into people selling dreams. Don't treat me like I'm the only one if I'm not the only one.
Right.
Don't, you know what I mean? Like that's a problem too. Like, don't treat me like I'm your queen, or I don't treat me like I'm your girlfriend if I'm not your girlfriend.
Makes sense. And that makes sense. So if that was going on as well, then I guess that's a whole, so something like this, again, we can go into a conversation like this and go deep into it. And we go on 18 different tangents.
Right.
But on something as simple as the question that was said, that was stated, I think what I think. And I get what you're saying. I agree with you too. I still think what I think, but I agree with you. Honesty is always best policy.
Yep.
But if it's known that, hey, you know, y'all are just hanging out doing whatever, then it should be expected that they are doing whatever.
It
just
sounds
as
like
well as
they need
expect.
better boundaries.
Or at least have that conversation to set those boundaries. And once that boundary is set, then those questions would make sense to be asked.
Right.
And then you'd be lying if you don't answer
No,
questions.
not those kind of boundaries. I think they need better boundaries or about like, we're not going to talk about X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
So if you're asking it, then you're crossing the boundary and I don't have to answer you.
Yeah.
I think that like those kind of boundaries.
And see, I would always think that boundary is something that is like stated. Like, it's nothing that's stated. I think that, again, like you said, you have to discuss it.
Yeah.
But I think a boundary like that is something that should be automatically known unless you're deeper into it.
Cannot leave shit up to interpretation because, like Bree said, people have different ideas of what dating is.
That makes sense. Yeah.
All right.
So the next one, the last one we have, I think this is a really good one. And I think Tina will well, I guess all of us being parents. all of us being parents, I think this would be dope. So I'm just gonna read it as it's written. So it's not long, but it's a whole paragraph. So bear with me.
Okay.
Hey, so I have this issue that I'm not sure how to deal with. I have 5-year-old twin girls who have thin and curly hair. I talk to them about loving their beautiful natural hair, and we read books and watch shows that have characters with curly hair. They went to their dad's for Christmas break and they came back with long braided hair. So I'm assuming like extensions, the extension braids. Braided hair. Their grandmother did their hair without asking her or asking when the hair or the grandmother asked when the hair was halfway already done, right? So I couldn't really say no. The girls absolutely love their hair, and I didn't want to be the bad guy telling them no. I just think that they are a bit too young. I try to have a decent relationship with their dad's side of the family, but I feel like I need to set boundaries again. I also need to reinforce it to the girls that they are the same person, no matter what their hair looks like. The issue is that they are so young and it's hard for them to understand it. Any advice? Thanks.
I keep scratching my head. I'm sorry. These braids wham me the fuck out.
That's funny. You need some tea tree oil.
I need some.
Tea
Take
Tea tree and peppermint oil makes your skin makes your scalp tingle.
I think there's several things.
I totally understand the initial reaction. Like I get it. Like I think that reinforcing those self-image things with your kids is important so that they appreciate who they are, the way they look, and don't feel compelled to like mask it or change it. Like I get it. I have daughters. They have different grades of hair. You know what I mean? So we do our best to, make sure one doesn't feel like her hair is prettier than the other and vice versa, because they're just different.
Yeah.
One's not better than the other.
I get all that, but I have a problem. So is the issue the hair or the dad not asking to do something? Because I don't like the way that they said he don't ask. Like if I'm a parent, if I want my kids' hair braided when they come over, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. So
let's talk about that. Let's start with that.
I hate that because I've seen Facebook posts like of a mother saying, I sent my kids to the dad. He cut the hair. Like, that's what he wanted to do with his son. Like
Right.
So why you don't make all the rules? I don't like when I'm sending my baby there with no shoes, and then when he don't send it back, I'm like, nah, that shit is ridiculous. Like
that shit is aggravating though. I'm not even gonna hold
when
you.
You send your parents, your kids somewhere and they come back.
This baby over here with these shoes, and we just got these bitches,
and they come back with some Pro Wings on or something.
No, but they come back with one fucking shoe or something like that.
That's a different conversation.
God.
But expecting like what I bought for my kid needs to stay here, and what you buy stays there, like that's childish.
That's parallel parenting. That's not co-parenting.
Yeah, exactly. And on different planes.
Yes,
that's
we're over here and we never fucking meet, and we're just gonna keep going. You know what I mean? And we're never gonna meet each other in the middle.
But
I think that's a conversation. Like, hey, baby girl wants her hair braided. I'm gonna do it. I just want you to know what's happening. So one, you're not caught off guard, and two, you know what I mean? Maybe you can have some input as to how it gets braided, but it's gonna get braided.
But so I think. So KK, you feel about the permission. Now, I think in this whole story, it's like 3 or 4 different things that need to be talked about.
Right.
So for one, I don't think the grandma or the dad should have done that without the mom knowing.
Right. Not permission, just a heads up.
But it should have been a conversation to where everybody agrees upon. Not just the dad thinking it's a good idea or the mom thinking it's a good idea. Mm-hmm. Now, in this case, I believe I actually talked to this person before this. So the insight is the mother is a Caucasian woman. Dad's black. Grandmother's black as well. So the mother doesn't really understand how to take care of half mixed hair, if that makes any sense, right? The kids have short hair. So the issue with the kids having short hair is that all their friends have long hair. Mm-hmm. So they think that they're not as pretty as the other girls, and kids make fun of kids because they have short hair. Now the hair is not short, it's just very curly. So it looks short and it's very thin. So it looks short.
Shrinkage.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. But it's not really short, it's just not as long as theirs. So the kids have a psychological issue about their hair and their prettiness because it's not like the other kids.
At 5?
Nigga. Yes.
Are you shitting me? We're gonna have this conversation now.
What?
After when we talked about BB, when BB and I talked about the
I feel like I'm getting yelled at right now.
Yes, you are getting yelled at.
Who's BB?
Why am I getting yelled
BB, Bethany.
at? The one that called Dallas, your girl.
Oh, Bree.
Bree Bethencourt. That's her name. Bree
BB.
Bethencourt. That's her name.
Yeah.
Yes.
She said BB.
We have, yes, she told us to call her BB.
Oh.
But we had that conversation about the standards for beauty for women, and it starts super, super young. And
I said it did. I understand why they have that complex.
yes, but you fucking argued with me about it. Go ahead, continue.
Okay, I argue for the
Yes,
show.
yes.
We have to have that
Yes,
conversation.
yes.
It's a debate
Yeah.
show.
Yeah,
Skip and Shannon. Go skip.
I tear all this shit
I
up.
know, right?
Skill.
So that's one of the issues with the hair, right? So then the whole thing with not just having the hair, the dad should not have done it, especially the grandma should not have done it without the permission of the dad and the mom. Period.
The dad gave permission though.
But the mom didn't also. Again, that's the shit Tina was talking about, parallel parenting. You have to co-parent. So both of y'all should take part in every aspect of this kid's life. It shouldn't be, I handle this when they're with me and you handle that when you're with you. The same way the kid is raised at one house should be the exact same way the kid is raised at the other house.
Agreed.
It shouldn't be two different lifestyles and two different environments.
Sets of rules and yeah.
So when it comes to the hair and the mom not wanting the kids to have extensions, I get it, because she doesn't want the kids to depend on having long hair.
Right. This
and have
isn't who
that
you
their
are.
self-worth.
Yeah.
And so I get that. Is this thing really gonna just chew this gum?
Oh, mama.
Like we can't hear it.
That's why my gum be over here on the table, because I get to popping that bitch on the mic.
Yeah. So it's gonna define your self-worth. And that's what the mother does not want to do. Now the grandmother did it, and the mom now sees how much the girls look at themselves through a better light because they have longer hair. And
right.
Exactly.
You are not your hair.
Yeah. So now I think it's the mother they just put the mom, and the kids stay with the mom more full time.
Right.
So now the mother is put in a situation to now her parenting is going to be harder. So now she has to instill concepts that a 5-year-old will never understand at 5 to make them understand that what their true beauty really is. So I think personally that that the grandmother, for one, shouldn't have done anything to the kids without dad and mom's both approval. And secondly, the dad and the mom both need to approve of things that happen to the kids.
I agree.
Yeah. KK?
No, I don't agree, but that's fine.
Yeah. And I get what you're talking about.
And I don't even think it has to be a permission type situation. Just a heads up. Hey, we about to go get her hair done.
And if she said no, then what?
Then you shouldn't do it.
It wasn't a can I do it? It was a this is what it's about to happen. I'm trying to have you be a part of the the solution.
I think it should be a conversation to where it's like, if you tell me no, then I need you to have a really good fucking reason why no. And I won't do it. You know what I mean? But if you're just saying no because you don't
taking to put no perms in their head or nothing, I mean, it just braids.
But it's more of a psychological thing with the hair and the makeup and all that other shit with a girl being at that age.
They was happy though, right?
The vision, it's not always about being happy. You're not trying to be that kid's friend. You're raising her to be a specific type individual.
Right.
So I mean, it's more to it.
You're beautiful the way that you are. You don't need us to add anything to you.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
No, and I agree with you on that one. Like I said, it should be a conversation. If one party says no, then I need you to come with a goddamn good reason why I should be like, okay, no, also. And then if the reason is because of how they feel about the hair, the psychological effects and everything, then I'd understand and I won't do it. But if you know it's because I just don't think my kid should walk around with weave, then it's like, bitch, fuck you. They're getting weave and they're going to get some extensions and they're going to be happy with it.
They finna get these inches, baby.
Yeah, they're about to get this fucking wavy 35 horse hair in their hair.
We doing human hair out here.
Thank you. No, we don't do.
What is that? What's synthetic? Which one is synthetic? Is that the real or the fake?
That's fake.
That's the fake. Yeah, we getting the horse.
No, we want human hair.
Human hair.
Is that what a horse do?
Don't they?
This nigga is annoying, bro.
So that's what I think about that. Now, also on top of that, I think that when it comes to the psychological effect, like when it comes to just makeup and things like that, not makeup, but changing your appearance to make someone feel comfortable and beautiful, like Tina said, it's a slippery slope, man. I mean, it's a slippery slope,
I agree.
and normally it ends in razors and alcohol pit. It doesn't normally end well. I don't think kids should wear makeup. I hate seeing kids in makeup, lipstick and blush and all that shit. I fucking hate it.
So what age do you think it's appropriate?
It should be appropriate when they understand what it is and the point of it. Some kids may get it earlier, some kids may not. I just think it's one of those things to where it should make sense to make sense. You know what I mean?
So KK, outside of your daughter doing cheer, can she wear makeup?
Yeah, not in abundance though.
Yeah.
I don't let mine wear it outside of the house. The oldest, she's 14 now, so she
That's what
put
she
a little
does.
darkening on her eyebrows
Yeah.
and a little lip gloss, but that's as far as it goes. There isn't much more than
Because my oldest wear makeup, and the little one thinks she her, so she
Gonna copy, right?
it's a lot of copying. So
Yeah. So I mean, I just don't think so on the makeup. Like, and again, I'm a male.
your daughters wear makeup?
Fuck no.
They don't play in it at all.
Not at all. They don't like it. But the thing is, one thing I like, my mom never wore makeup. So that's the reason why I'm not a fan of makeup. I don't think a lot of our well, I guess never mind. That's a lie.
My mom never wore makeup.
Yeah.
Either.
So I've never liked someone that wears makeup. My kids, their mom wears makeup. She actually wears makeup. And I think they play in makeup, but as far as wanting to ever wear makeup, they don't.
I don't see why they would actually want to wear makeup right now. Like they just want to play in it. Like we let our youngest plays in makeup. Our oldest used to play in makeup too. Like they just do it.
You think it's a when they around you thing or?
Well, I can only speak on
too.
I can only speak on when they're around me though.
Kyla can fucking dance.
Yeah.
I never knew she can dance. So she doesn't dance around me because I remember as a child, like she, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do that shit. Like,
Oh my god!
but she can fucking dance. Like when she did her solo routine, popping. I'm like, what? Where all this come from? And they were like, that's why we never let you see the
routines.
The routine because she wouldn't have done it. She would have been coming around you doing it.
Yeah.
So even at her performance, the championships, I didn't even watch her do it. I just watched it on
For real
on TV.
I just watched it on tape.
That's good. So you won't make her feel uncomfortable and shit.
Yeah.
No, that's dope.
She wouldn't have did the shit.
Yeah. So to answer your question, do I think that
Yes, click on it. The one that made you make that face. Click on it.
Nothing made me make a face.
Oh, will you highlight Reese though?
you gotta bring
This?
No.
Oh,
The
this
kids
one.
in makeup. I disagree completely. I disagree completely. One, they're kids.
Yeah.
It's dress up. It's like putting on your Elsa dress and singing Let It Go. It's the same damn thing. When we get into sexualizing kids and makeup and that's when it's a problem. There's nothing wrong with kids playing in makeup. They're not trying to be grown. They trying to look like their favorite character from Disney.
But see,
you know what I'm saying?
You would say that, right? But a lot of kids, when they put makeup on, they don't do it to look like their favorite characters. They look like it to be grown.
How do they know what grown looks like?
But that's the thing. They'll mimic, like you said, they'll mimic what they see on TV. They'll mimic their mother and what she looks like and what she's trying to do, right? But me, I don't like makeup because I just don't like makeup. But I'm a dude for one. And for two, my mother's never wore makeup. So I don't see the point in it because I thought my mom was beautiful her whole life without makeup. And I tell my kids they're beautiful just as they are and they don't need makeup.
Absolutely.
So any of those enhancements, I think it goes along the same. Now it goes along the same lines as getting extensions because now you feel like you need makeup. A lot of people wear makeup because they feel like they need it, right? And they don't. And now,
I would say the same thing about the hair.
Exactly. So makeup and the hair is in the same category. So it's more of that's the reason why, right? Do I think his kids look ridiculous in makeup? Sometimes I do. You know, and because it's stupid, it's not needed. You know, you playing in it. Fake makeup and stuff like that. That's one thing.
Paint the shit out of my face and then I wash it off and I never leave the house like that. You know what I mean? Like,
but as far as adding that to your lifestyle as a child, I think that's stupid shit.
So Marie corrected herself. She said she meant daily.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
My daughter not walking around makeup on daily. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, not at all. Not at all.
And then also, I also had on the list not just makeup. How do y'all feel about kids with wearing like nice jewelry and designer clothes and stuff like that? How do you feel about that?
I think it's a waste of money. But
what's nice jewelry? Like
nice jewelry,
like
I've seen kids with like real watches and chains and rings and shit, earrings, grilled out and shit.
My thing is the nails.
Kids with fake nails, manicures and long nails.
That's a problem for me because that's something that I look at when I look at women.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I'm checking somebody out, like, do you have your nails done? Like that's a thing for me.
Well, wouldn't that be you sexualizing something that probably shouldn't be sexualizing? Not saying that.
Could be.
Yeah. I love the answer. Honestly, I love it.
Could be
Keep the same energy.
Yeah.
I dig it.
That's what I do.
No, I dig
I
it.
don't mind a designer clothes, but I mean, at 8 and 9, I mean,
Yeah.
they're gonna grow out that shit in a month.
Money,
Like,
Yeah.
I
I don't
don't-
think there's anything wrong with that. I do think it's a waste of money though.
I think it's something wrong with it for the same lines as the nails and the makeup.
Really?
And that's just because it's setting someone's expectations to where I don't think a kid's expectations and value should be. They shouldn't value. They need J's on, and they're not gonna wear capers or shacks. They shouldn't. They shouldn't value. I know you're a J person, but
No, not even that. First of all, you sound really old calling Jordan J's.
You said
saw
that
you
before.
post
I said that.
that,
You
Yeah.
posted that shit.
But
Nigga,
that's what
I
they
am
are.
old. Nigga, I am
You
old.
old.
I
You
am.
old. But like my daughter, and it's probably just because of who I am and what I do. My kids never had shacks. They never had. I don't even think them fools had any kids. You know what I mean? Like it's a problem now because that nigga feet big as shit. But you know, it's one of those things.
Yeah, I just don't think so. Like, then you get a kid that only wants to wear Gucci and Louis and shit
Right.
like that. And now it's like,
need a job. You
Yeah.
wear all the Gucci you want.
and now you're setting that expectation that's an unrealistic expectation. So now they feel like they're less if they don't have this type of clothes or that
Right.
type of clothes, this type of shoes. I think, again, you're dipping your kid in a situation where it's going to be a slippery slope.
It be the parents though, because you see, like, do you ever see that meme when it say like you send your kid to school in all these Jordans and he want them Superman shoes like everybody
Yeah,
else?
exactly.
Like, it's just
And
your
then-
kids be dressed like $500 and can't spell their name and
Yeah,
shit.
they
Like
just want
that's
the
the shit
regular
that
shit.
bothers me.
Right.
Yeah.
Heard.
Yeah. So I agree with you on that. And like you said, it's the
What's
parents.
3 + 3? Red.
Yeah.
Jello.
Yeah.
Crip.
Crip.
How do y'all feel about this?
Go ahead.
Ashley says hers is when little girls wear crop tops.
Define little girls.
Define little girls. I think crop tops are an issue. I don't like crop tops.
This nigga don't like nothing.
He don't.
No, I'm serious. But like my daughter, I buy them one-piece bathing suits. They're 10 and 11. They have bikini tops with their belly all hanging out and cuts and shit like that. And I get it, but I will never buy that. I was on the online somewhere, and it was on Facebook, and they had kid lingerie. They have kid lingerie.
Nigga, what part of Facebook are you on?
It was just a post. It was just a post.
You know what I'm saying? Them ads come on when you be looking at that freaky shit.
No,
So Ashley says 5 and 6 year olds.
Yeah,
no, I don't think
yeah,
crop tops. I
nah,
don't think so. I don't think that's needed.
That's not cool.
I say the same thing because I look back at my old pictures and my mom had me in these little 2-piece belly out
Bathing suits, right?
No,
Oh, just crop
clothes,
outfits.
like
Yeah.
my old outfits from Hawaii.
Yeah.
And I was like 5.
Yeah. And then you have like the shorts. Like I hate shopping for shorts for my daughters now because they don't have any fucking shorts that are at appropriate length, in my opinion.
Kyla come up, I like, then I let your knees. I don't play basketball. Like, you know that cheer shit be tight as
Tight
hell
as
and
fuck.
little. I'm like, no man.
But
But
you-
she wear the little Nike things and stuff. I'm like, oh man.
For practice, that's good. But when you walk around the house,
Me and
you're
Kyla
outside-
wear the same shit.
Hello, when you change shirt, like, just like Kyla, man.
Yeah. Me and Kyla, hey girl, me and Kyla wear the same shit. Let's go shopping, sis.
So you don't like
Yeah.
that shit either, K? Right? Like I don't.
But I know it's her tires.
Yeah. I mean, but for cheer, like I would find it acceptable for cheer.
Yeah.
But like as far as like you just going outside to play and shit like that, no, we're not doing that.
What's an appropriate length?
I'm not saying.
Knees.
I don't think they're knees.
Ah, come on. God damn.
I think at least 4 inches.
That don't count.
No, listen. I think
I
at
mean,
least
thighs
3 or
fine.
4 inches. Yeah, your thigh height.
Yeah, thighs is cool. Like
Like-
mid thighs is cool.
Well, yo, no is that, and then your crotch, whatever, like at least 4 inches,
said your
4
no,
or
no.
5 inches. I should call it no.
Nigga said,
4 or
yo,
5
no.
inches below that. Like I don't
thought
want
he
it
was
to
gonna
be.
say like
Yeah,
finger length.
yeah.
I said,
No, no.
I got long
Yeah.
arms. I don't count.
Well, this is the thing. I don't want your shit to be. I want you to be in something comfortable that you find suiting for you being a young woman.
Mhm.
But I also don't want you to be in something that is unnecessarily revealing. And I'm telling you, a lot of the shorts for women are very short. You're not finding normal shorts for women.
Well,
too much,
people have
even
a
for
lot
kids.
of different body types. So
Yeah.
We
what-
can make up all the excuses you want to. Simply what I'm saying is that you're not finding a lot of shorts.
That was an excuse.
Yes. The simple fact is that you're not finding a lot of shorts that are an appropriate length for a young child, in my opinion. And again, I'm a dad, so I'm gonna look at it differently.
Yeah.
But I don't want my daughter's ass cheeks hanging out when they're running.
Well, of course not.
But they sell
Of
shorts like
course
that
not.
for kids. They're like, that's why you go to Walmart, go to Target, they have that shit.
Damian, your kids are built like you.
Thank you. That's my point.
They're not built like the little skinny children that stuff is made for.
I get it. But I'm not talking about the manufacturer and their choice of style. I'm just saying what I don't like and what I do like. I understand I have to find better places to shop from, which I
to
do.
live with. It's hard,
Yeah.
man.
Not even that. It's just like yes, they make it, but they're not necessarily making it for everyone.
Yeah.
Which is a problem.
And two-piece
yeah.
two-piece bathing suits, I'm not doing it. Not yet. I'm not doing it. They don't need to have. I don't want them to have.
Even
that.
with their jeans.
But now it's too late.
Hmm.
I feel like the time to do it was when they were younger, before they had anything that would be revealed in that.
What do you mean?
Like you buy a 5-year-old a 2-piece, it's not a big deal. They don't have shit. But now your girls have already started to develop. Their window is gone. When they get a 2-piece, it's gonna be because they bought it.
Exactly. And that's exactly where it's at.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, our kids had 2 pieces when they were younger.
These kids
It was
know
before they had anything, though. You know what I mean?
They
Like,
know they got it too, because I took Kyla shopping to get jeans or whatever. And she
checking out her ass and everything, right?
bouncing like, no, get a bigger size.
Yeah.
This is my size. Like, I'm not buying that shit. So
Yeah.
like, she never
Mhm.
bounced. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Get a size up.
Fuck around and have my daughter go into the swimming pool in one of my old t-shirts and some shorts tied up in the back with a rubber band while you bullshitting.
I'm the only one with Nike shorts in here. Yeah.
That's funny.
Basketball shorts for everything you wear, buddy.
Yeah.
So their mom makes fun of me because I send them home in basketball. They have basketball shorts, hoop shorts that they wear, and it's funny.
Do they play basketball?
We shoot around like I got them.
No.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
They quit putting them babies in them basketball shorts.
No, I'm not.
Let them wear what they want to wear. Damn it.
This is my house. They don't wear what they want to wear. It's not about what
Why
they want all the
not?
time. I'm a parent.
One
I'm
of
raising
the
my kids.
one of the moms is
You're-
fine with it.
Huh?
Huh?
Well, I hear what you said. She was
Huh?
talking. I was
You
like,
have a very old school way of parenting.
I'm old. Cool. What are you saying?
But
Yeah.
one of the mom is cool with them wearing the 2-piece stuff and you not.
If she wants to buy that, that's fine. But they don't even like to have their stuff hung
Do
out.
they? Or do you?
Around you.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah,
because-
that's the difference.
But again,
And
my
also-
youngest is a whole nother daughter shit around me.
But my daughters are different when they're around their mom. But all I can answer, you ask me a
Right,
question,
right.
all I can answer is what they tell me.
Sounds like y'all are parallel and y'all need to meet in the middle.
And I agree with you. We are, and that's an issue. I don't like that we have two different lifestyles in this house, in my house and their house. I totally agree with you, and I think we do.
Are
need to
you
come
willing
from
to
parallel.
give? Once y'all do meet in the middle, are you willing to give on some of those things?
I'm willing to give. There's a lot of shit I do here that I need to get better on, like our bedtime.
Mhm.
I have the worst time of getting the kids to bed at a decent
You
hour.
have a bad
I need to do
idea
better.
of
Bruh,
time in
I'm
general.
terrible
David.
at that, man.
I need to do better. So there's things that she does in her household that I think would be great if I incorporated here.
I'd be ready for my kids. Nigga, lay down. I'm trying to smoke this blunt.
My-
Lay down. Nigga.
Hey, my kids don't spend a night at none of their cousins' house because all of the cousins have bedtimes.
Your kids never had a bedtime?
In high school, my kids was up 1-2 in the morning.
Well, yeah.
you
When
said
I was
you
in
go to
high school, I
bed,
didn't have no bedtime.
Kat don't got a bedtime. She
My kids go to bed
she
now
be
like 10 o'clock.
Well, they said
30.
I gotta go to bed. I was like, you wanted to spend the night, right?
Go lay your ass
Well, can
down.
you come get me?
Mhm.
Nah, not tonight. I'll get you. That'll be the first thing in the
I
morning.
made
dog.
plans. I'm out already.
Good night. I'm gonna fuck with you.
Basically.
Also, Ashley said you thick with 2 C's.
Everybody.
Thick.
But yeah, so that's how I feel about that whole conversation. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like I just don't think that kids should be in. But about the parallel parenting, I agree.
Y'all need to meet in
We
the
do.
middle, because I think, like Kay was saying, they might like makeup, they might like some other shit, but they are hesitant to express that to you because they know how you feel about it.
But again, and I agree. So I do agree that sometimes their mother should back me up on some shit,
Sure,
and sometimes I should back her up on some shit.
absolutely.
And I think the toothpiece and the way, but again, our girls are very sheltered, which is weird. Like not sheltered, but they're very conservative.
Mhm.
They tell me I curse too much, which I do, but like they understand it. They don't curse. They understand that stuff. And even when they see kids out with like revealing clothes, they're like, "Oh my gosh, look what they're wearing, Dad. That's horrible. You would not allow me to do that."
Mhm.
But it's that they know this stuff, and that's what makes it good for me. You know what I mean? At least they know what they should and shouldn't do, as opposed to just, you know, whatever. And that's how I feel about that. There was a post we saw, and I guess staying on the kids theme, because I have a couple of kid topics for the night. Can boys be princesses?
They feel like it.
Why not?
Can boys be princesses?
I don't see why they couldn't. You put your girls in basketball shorts.
No, I get it.
Same energy.
That's really not. That's really a complete difference. So you're saying, I mean, women have a whole WNBA, they have a whole existence. It's
absolutely.
Basketball is not.
It's probably a
man thing, a boy thing. Basketball is not that. What do you think, Bree?
I think it's okay.
Bro, it's a slippery. I'm a no on that one. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Mm-hmm. I don't want my boy dressed up as a princess.
Okay.
At all.
Why?
Before I answer that, I'm curious to what the heathens that are listening would think about this. If your child, your boy, was dressed up as a princess, mm-hmm. how would you feel about that? Is that cool? Is it not cool? Not really. Is it cool? Is it not cool? Because again, it's cool if they want to do it. But how would you feel about it? So to answer your question, how would I feel about it? I'd fucking hate it. Would I want my boy to be dressed up as a princess? And not just like on Halloween, but like walking around the house and wants to get a princess skirt and run around like he is I don't know, what are one of the Frozen girls?
Elsa.
Running around like he's Elsa. Like I wouldn't like that shit.
His favorite character from his favorite movie?
I wouldn't like it. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I wouldn't totally want my son to be dressed up as Elsa.
I think the problem is that we sexualize shit like that. Like we automatically go to sexual orientation. It's not, we're not looking at it like, oh, he's dressing up just like he would dress up if he was G.I. Joe or Black Panther or anything else. We're automatically going to sexual orientation.
That's not my reason.
Then what is it? I don't understand. It's his favorite character from his favorite movie. What's the problem?
It's I'm
that's
trying
tough. It's just extreme as fuck. I can see
understood. I get
playing with dolls or something, but this
like now you're dressing up and like it's the reason being, again, it's a slippery slope, right?
Where they're sliding to.
Now these are things. No, and I'm gonna answer that. No, I know where you're getting it. No, you don't have to leave me because that's where I'm going with it. That's exactly where I'm going with it.
My bad.
Now, if you have, I'm trying to, if you, it's just a slippery slope. I guess. No, I'm trying to think of a best unoffensive. I'm not trying to be offensive.
I know you asking how would you feel if your son wanted to dress as a prince one time or just?
That's his thing. He wanted to buy a dress, run on the house with it. That was his thing, and like he just
shit ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. Now this is my thing. If my son was, here it goes. I don't think sexuality and marital issues, all these type adult things should ever be in the eyes or ears of a child, right?
Okay.
And if my child was ever confronted with that, which would be, there's a reason to why he wants to be dressed up as a girl, mm-hmm. as opposed to a prince. Mm-hmm. Like, motherfucker, dress up as Olaf. Be the snowman. Be him.
But Let It Go slaps.
Let It Go. Actually, I thought Let It Go, when that song came out that year, Let It Go was one of the top songs of that year.
It probably was.
Let It Go lyrically was a dope ass song.
I hate all that shit.
It was really a good song.
It lyrically.
It had a very.
It was a good song, bro.
Lyrically,
song.
Yeah, it was a good song.
I'm gonna have to go listen to it. Then
it's a very empowering of a woman song.
Some of them Disney songs, they really slap.
No, they don't say that.
They do.
The Little Mermaid song.
Don't say that.
The one. Look at her. Isn't it?
I cannot wait.
What song is that?
for the Little Mermaid with
the
Halle.
black girl.
Oh my god, it's gonna be
What
so
was
good. I
that
can't
song?
wait.
What is the song I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Look at my hand.
Yeah.
Isn't it neat?
Yeah.
Something. A whole new
A
world.
whole new world. Yeah.
A whole new world. That song, like is a very woman empowering song. Like they have a lot of those songs, and they have some on Descendants 2 or Descendants 1.
All them songs slap. Come
Yeah.
on, fool.
They do.
Come on,
It
fool.
really hit. But anyway, so the production value is great. But anyway, so on
What
the
the hell?
what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
But speak on it.
No, go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so
Bree's
anyway,
gonna pop it up in a second because she
So-
already knows what I'm talking
I
about.
know.
so I just don't think those should be issues for a kid, period.
Mhm.
Right. And I would like now if my son has already figured out for some reason where he was at with his sexuality,
Mhm.
I'll ride that wave.
Okay.
But until that happened, I
Mhm.
don't want to lead his wave, if that makes any sense. I don't want him to think that, again, I don't think homosexuality is bad,
Mhm.
but I don't want to lead him in that direction. I don't you know what I'm trying to say? I know I'm saying it wrong.
I get what you're saying, but
This nigga.
what is
What
she
happened?
Ro
Click
said,
on it.
Ro said his favorite character could be Doughboy from Boys in the Hood, but I still be against it. So it's not just sexual orientation. If you don't agree, we just we gonna change. We gonna what?
Change that
Change the
outlook.
outlook or try to. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
get it.
Yeah.
I just don't think that. I don't know. It could just be me, but putting on, I don't know, the outfit that the old boy had on in the Little Mermaid is not gonna make me want to have sex with women, or it's not gonna make me want to be a man. It was just the shit that I seen on the, you know what I'm saying?
It's a
It was just the
pride
shit I
thing
seen on
too
the thing.
with a dad.
Well, it's definitely
I-
Dad probably
I'm
ain't
sure
no
that it
way.
is.
I mean, if they on their kids and getting tackled in football, come here, girl, get up, go chill if you can. I mean, have you heard some of the shit people say? To
That
their
shit is
kids?
nasty work,
Oh.
bro, and it's trauma. That's why
So-
kids be traumatized.
So on that, Sharon has two parts to this.
Okay.
She says, no, I'd be scared his dad would scold him and disown him.
Now that's a whole fucked up another situation.
Unconditional love is a thing.
The worst.
She also says that she doesn't mind, but his dad would. His dad already talks down on him because he has hair, his hair's long.
Hey, Sharon. So listen, we have a segment called "Irresponsibly Yours," right?
Yeah, you need to
The
go ahead and
email
write in,
is
fam.
IRSPNSBL@gmail. That's GMAIL.com.
That nigga
COM.
daddy must got a fucked up hairline or something. Why you hating on your son hair, man?
Ah,
Say,
yeah,
Sharon,
Cut
you
that
need
little
to-
nigga hair. I'm tired of looking at this nigga hair when he come over here.
You need to type in all that
Yeah.
shit to us and let it see about that shit.
That's
the daddy
tough,
got one of
man.
those.
Sharon, his hair is gorgeous.
That's tough because stuff like that snowballs
Mhm.
and things that they're feeling or they want to do or they're not going to be open about it because
It's a
they're going to
slippery
be
slope.
afraid to be shunned in that way.
But see, it's a slippery slope
He's
on
bald.
both.
That's exactly why.
It's a slippery slope on both ends. Wearing the dress, and then of course the shit that this kid's dad is doing. Like
Right.
it's one of those things to where, again, we always talk about normal. What is normal? And again, I know Tina is probably one of the ones that have had a situation with the word normal, and what you should do and you shouldn't do. No, you haven't.
She's like, huh?
I don't know.
No,
I don't know. Yeah.
you know what I mean. No,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
like seriously, no. I mean, if you do
She's
not know,
fucking with you.
hold on. I'm telling you. Do you know? Or do you not know?
I don't know.
You don't know. So like you growing up and you realizing you like women,
Right.
and then it's like that's not normal. You shouldn't do that. And
Absolutely.
and-
I was like, what?
no, and
I'm sorry.
because I remember you're talking about if I could remember this correctly,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you
yeah.
talked about your come out story,
Mhm.
and you're afraid. And then your mom. I think you said your mom already knew or something like that. She was like she was waiting for you to tell her.
Yep.
But
The
like
door was already open to the closet. I just had to come out.
yeah, so I mean, it was one of those things to where like you're told what's normal, what you should do, and you're afraid of not being normal and
Right.
thinking that being normal is
I
not
fucked
being
around
normal
and had
is
a baby
bad.
trying to be normal.
That yeah, you know what I mean.
Jesus.
That did got you. That did
No,
got you.
it didn't.
She say,
but that's the thing. So it's like, I know we always not make fun. We just, determine what's normal and what's not normal. But in all honesty, we all know what normal is, right? And I think we shouldn't be like, well, normal is this and normal is that.
Yeah.
Or we shouldn't try to, we shouldn't be like, well, normal doesn't exist. it's whatever you want to be. No, normal is a thing, but we also need to teach that it's okay if you're not normal. Right. So normal is the thing. I would want my kid to be normal, so to speak. Right. But again, if my kid is not normal, that's also cool too. But I want to kind of teach you and push you and raise you to be normal. If that makes like you're not normal. Your orientation is not normal, which is fine. But just because
you're normal.
But just because it's not but just because it's not normal doesn't make you different than anybody else.
Right. Right.
And I think just like with gender, just because we're different colors, I'm not the same color. We're different, and it's okay that we're different.
So since we're talking about that, Zelia has something to say. She said that it's kind of deep for her because you had an issue when she found out that her daughter was seeing a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And just because she didn't know how to feel because it was different for her, you were like, who cares? She's the same person. You shouldn't feel anyway.
Okay. And that's her daughter. We're not talking about my son. And secondly,
that's
and
what? Your imaginary son?
No, that's different though. He's right though.
We're talking. I mean,
what? What's different? I'm lost.
She's talking about how I feel about her daughter and her daughter's situation with her sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about my male son. First,
you don't have a
one
son.
in the dress, like
one in the dress. And secondly, with that situation, which we're not going to get into, Zia, it's a whole deeper situation than that. So, I mean,
no, I think she's just saying. I think what she was saying is your issue was with her reaction to her daughter.
Yeah.
Not your reaction to her daughter.
And again, we've talked about it before. I wouldn't mind if my daughter was a lesbian.
What if your son was gay?
Again,
everybody always goes to my daughter is a lesbian shit because they think that shit is cool.
No, I don't think it's cool. My goal as a parent, I don't want none of my kids getting fucked. Period. By a dude.
It's gonna happen.
By a dude or by or period.
Yeah.
I don't want my daughter getting fucked by a dude.
Either way.
I don't want my son getting fucked by a dude. I don't want neither one of them getting fucked.
It's gonna happen.
Period.
It's gonna happen.
I get it, but I don't want it to happen. I understand it will happen. So again, if my daughter is getting her pussy ate, then that's cool. She's not getting fucked by a dude. We're good. That's just how
you think that's all that happens? Because we just talked about that. That's not all that happens.
But she's again, I get it, but that's just how I feel. All right. My goal is for none of my kids to be.
But you better change your outlook on shit, man.
Yeah.
You don't be knocking the bottom out your daughter's nigga shit.
But he's right. No. But he's right.
We
talked about it earlier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I want to have healthy sex lives.
I've accepted it now. It's
but I want
gonna happen.
I want them to have healthy sex lives. Like, trust me.
Right.
But again, just to have the conversation, like, I would feel differently about my son being gay than my daughter being gay. Whether y'all agree with it or not, I'm gonna feel different about it. Fuck y'all.
So Rose said it's normal. It just depends on the household. To each its own. We don't define normal outside of our household.
Right.
Yeah.
But what about when it's outside the household? Though?
Yeah, that's where most of the life happens.
You can't take that boy to Walmart and not get looked at and excuse me, why do you let your son dress?
I don't take my kid anywhere and they fucking dress up clothes. So,
but it's funny because remember, y'all
take that stupid ass cape off. We going to HEB.
But
motherfucker,
take that motherfucking Spider-Man suit off.
But see, it's funny because y'all motherfuckers, not y'all motherfuckers, but the black community, everyone was like, oh, it's cool. All right, now, like, let your son dress in princesses. But when that motherfucking Charisse Theron had those two African kids in dresses on social media, you know what I'm talking about?
Who?
Charisse Theron.
The lady from Monster.
The lady from South Africa who had those. Now, she's from South Africa, so everyone's pissed off that she had two black African kids. Motherfucker, she was born in South Africa, born and raised. Right. She's not from fucking Beverly Hills for one. Okay. So then she had those two black African adopted kids, and she had them walking around in dresses, and everybody was pissed off, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she has. And now, so people were mad about that, but now
what kind of dresses, like African garbs or
nigga, like Elsa dresses, nigga. One was Elsa and one was Anna. Like them.
I remember when this happened, but I don't remember why she had them in dresses.
Yeah, and they could have been girls. They just had no hair. Shit, I don't know. Who knows if they're from Africa?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I already did it. I'm sorry. What did I do?
Don't do that.
Tina, are you gonna say your spiel? We at Socially Responsible do not.
Who knows? So
you say some fucked up shit on
so
me.
now because you see a person on a dress with short hair.
I can't believe you would say that when you said that you will fuck Whoopi Goldberg.
She has dreads. Me and her. She can get my.
Oh,
shit.
that's why?
She
Because she
get-
got dreads?
No, I'm saying.
First
but,
you said she was beautiful, now because she got
Yeah.
dreads.
I
She
think
ain't
she
got
has
no
beautiful
eyebrows. She don't have no eyebrows.
She really doesn't. I didn't notice it. I've never noticed that until you said that. And I had to Google a picture to prove you wrong,
He
and I
did.
could not.
He tried to prove me
And I
wrong.
couldn't.
That bitch-
Bitch has
she can't surprise you for shit.
her eyes are that beautiful, and it's funny because I think on that same shows when I said I can't trust people without
You
eyebrows, and then I went back door and said I think
Dumbass.
Whoopi Goldberg is like her eyes
No,
are beautiful.
You said it like the
But they
week
black,
before.
though.
Before, yeah, huh? Her eyes,
You black.
her gums are her eyes. She has really nice eyes. Her
Black
gums
ass
are-
eye, you see her soul.
I hate the back of
Yeah,
Forrest
what a-
Whitaker's
the
neck.
Yeah, her gums was really.
I've never heard
horrible.
nobody say she was attractive. Though. That's
There's a whole meme and a whole bunch of comments that agreed with me on that, and it randomly came up after we talked about it. I
You're
sent that
full
to
of
y'all.
it. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
I sent
Nah,
you
he
the
did. I
picture.
saw that shit.
I
It
sent
was
you- I sent it to
people
you.
really said so. Y'all think Whoopi ain't fine? Yes, man.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people.
Oh,
that
y'all
were-
gotta resend
They
that.
even-
I gotta
they
see
even-
that.
They even show young skinny Whoopi pictures.
You know, we have
that
all-
still don't do it for me.
We have a whole thread that I noticed that y'all don't ever look at. I have to email y'all, text y'all individually for y'all to respond to that shit.
That's not
It's
true.
not true.
You just
Some of
text
us
a
are
whole
just
lot at one
busy.
time.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Give us time to respond. Anyway,
A whole nother conversation. But yeah, I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about
It's-
at first.
I don't
Kids.
know.
I'm not gonna
I-
love my
Kids and
child
dresses.
no different, but I'm just I'm gonna be fucking upset about that shit for a while.
You're gonna feel
Yeah,
a way
yeah.
about it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with feeling away, but I think that your reactions to that child, if they ask to do that, can make or break a lot of shit in your relationship. You not no fucking punk. Don't do like that can scar a child.
See that kind of
The
stuff.
response is that's a foul ass response.
It
though.
It's
is
just-
a foul ass response, but it's not uncommon.
It's just extra as fuck though, because is that a real scenario or is it somebody just made that up?
No, people do that shit.
Because
on, what
boys,
scenario?
the wearing the whole dress thing, because boys
Oh, no.
cheer, but
Yeah.
they wear boy shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they wear pants, like
Mhm. Yeah, in a
in
shirt.
a
Yeah.
shirt. They're not out there with
With
the.
skirts
Not in
and-
high school.
They wear what the girls wear.
No, they do not. They wear shorts, bro.
No,
What the
they
fuck
don't
are you
wear
No,
what
talking
some
about?
of them,
The
some
da-
of them choose
Some
to
of
do it.
them
The
choose-
dancers,
Yes.
Choosing
dancers,
is
not
one thing.
cheerleaders.
Yeah, so we're talking about cheerleaders, and cheerleaders are wearing shorts and a fucking tight ass shirt.
But the boys ain't. The boys are wearing that now.
Like the dancers,
Some
yeah.
boys have, yes.
But it's because they probably chose to.
Yeah.
But again, it's not something that they're choosing because they want to be whatever it is they want to be. It's not because they have to wear it.
No, they don't
No,
want to
they-
be anything. They just want to wear those clothes.
Tina, you-
Like-
listen to
Wearing glittery shit and princess dresses, like at a younger age, doesn't mean you want to have sex with another man. It just means that you might want to wear that shit.
It also doesn't mean you don't want to have sex.
It doesn't.
with
It
another man.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Energy.
Bring your ass. We watching sports all day and no
Oh,
frozen.
daddy, he fine. Oh, daddy, he fine.
And then when that happens, we're going to get you dresses. Once it comes
and they
out,
might not want to wear dresses. That's the thing.
well then we're at that point I'm okay with it. If it gets to the point where it's like, okay, I understand what you want, where you at,
You
then-
tried it. You tried
Yeah.
it.
then I'm gonna
like
buy it.
Dwayne Wayne said, man.
Then at some
I
point
think he got this from his daddy, man.
everyone says that shit.
Have you
Chill
been
out.
seeing the shit he do?
He's just Dwayne Wade trying to say he's gay. That nigga.
I ain't saying he gay.
Or
I'm just saying.
everyone says he's bisexual. Like his son
probably
picks up
is.
that shit from.
I think he's super
comfortable
comfortable
with
with his
himself,
sexuality.
as
I
he
think
should
he's
be.
just super
Money do
comfortable with
that.
himself.
Money do that.
Hell yeah, it does.
Yeah, money do that.
Hell yeah, it does.
That
super
nigga making
comfortable with my-
$20,000. He not gonna be doing that shit.
I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I would wear pink hair just for the fuck of it. Like I don't give.
I mean, that
I'm
had nothing to do
very
with
comfortable.
sexuality.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I know what you're saying.
Talking about the
he does-
long
he does
black
do-
nails and the tight.
I mean, again, if I had money to wear shit like that, I would. You know what I mean? Like
I
I
ain't
just don't
gonna
give a
find
fuck.
that shit at Burlington, so I'm good.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna find that shit at Ross, so I'll never be looking like that.
So
Look at shit. Why you don't dress
just not in the men. You're gonna find it. Just not in the man section.
Man, that's
Not
a
in-
fact.
Not in the
Hello.
section. They have a lot of good shit at Ross and
Find
Burlington.
that shit
goddamn
at
it.
Ross and Marshalls.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I be finding some gyms and shoes at motherfucking Ross.
No, you don't.
Them
Come
was
on.
Not no gyms, man. You talking about them lightning bolts, tennis
No,
balls?
not those.
Oh, okay.
But I found some shoes, some like I found the old Dion's in there before.
That's a fine then.
Like I didn't find some nice ones. The Dion cross trainers.
Nah, I'm talking about.
The Barry Sanders, he had the Barry Sanders cross trainers when Barry Sanders had his shoes. I found those in there before. Never my size, but I found a real Odell Beckham authentic jersey inside of Ross.
A Giants window. When
It was Giants. It was
they
a while ago. It
leave
was like a-
teams, they
Yeah.
throw all their shit in there.
it was embroidered, stitched, everything. Like not a Michelin nest, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so again, staying on the kids theme. This is something that I think is cool, and I think we'll have two different conversations from. This is again about kids, but kids in dating. Okay, so
It's your turn.
I know.
where
I know. I'm
Showtime.
there. I'm
Yeah.
there.
but then it's gonna be your turn after that because anyway, so kid,
Yeah.
no and because
Trust me, I heard my daughter on the phone with her friends. And he was cute. I'm like, oh no, nigga.
no
No, nigga. No, not you, Kyla. You supposed to be my baby.
Oh,
okay, so
that
listen-
baby girl gonna hit
Yeah,
different.
She like boys. Boy, she like them little motherfuckers.
so not your, that's good though.
I seen Kayla's little boyfriend when she was in 7th grade. First of all, I shut all that shit down. Let's start right there. It's cool to be friends with boys. Y'all can like each other all you want to. Make that nigga carry your books. But that whole boyfriend, girlfriend shit, we not doing that because he can't do shit for you, sis. Let's start right there. But I roasted the hell out of his little funny looking ass.
Why? Now she that
'Cause
nigga
he-
ugly, huh?
Huh?
Now she don't think he that cute no more, huh?
Yeah, because he was ugly. My baby's beautiful. Get
You
that
a
little nappy
hater.
headed ass
Yeah,
little boy.
person-
He might have a great personality.
So did you give him the run? Like, did you check him like they did
Nah, I
on
checked
Bad
the
Boy?
fuck out of my daughter and she did the rest.
For real?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be that dad or
I fuck with my kids now.
no? I'm
Like,
talking about with the boyfriends.
I am, but I'm gonna do it more just in a funny, not intimidating.
Nigga, I put the fear of God in that little motherfucker. The
Really?
first one. Oh man, I had all kind. Nigga thought I was gay. I told that nigga say.
KK,
I told that nigga, hey, look here, man. This is my baby, dog. You know what I'm saying? You picking her up, you taking her on dates and stuff. Whatever you do to her, I'm gonna do to you,
Yeah,
player.
yeah.
My dick big, nigga. He said, what? He's like, sir. I was like, yeah, nigga, I fucks hard, nigga. So whatever you do to my daughter, nigga, just know that's what I'm gonna do to you.
that's awesome.
And then she was like, is he for real? I was
One way to find
"Man,
out.
I'm not playing with your motherfucking ass, nigga.
One way to
I had to let
find
him
out.
know I was just giving him,
Oh my
just had to give him,
God.
what? I just had to give him, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my God.
That's
nigga,
actually
I told nigga,
funny
I fuck
as
hard,
shit.
homeboy. Like, say, like,
I wish
sir?
Reese was watching tonight so that he could tell the story about my dad.
What
I wish that he was on here.
He did that too.
I don't know what I still honestly don't
he
know
won't
what
say-
my dad said to
Because
him.
he wanted to say,
Yeah, I still don't know what my dad said to him.
Who?
Reese, the guy that he was commenting, not the last show, but the
Few-
one
few weeks
before.
ago.
I remember you said
Yeah.
you
he
brought.
said your dad did something.
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
Over
That's
the
funny.
taco? No, for your quince, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I can't say.
You got a kid.
I
Huh?
ain't quinceañera. My mom is Mexican.
I tell y'all, man, she talks this black shit, nigga. She grew up with chanclas, my nigga.
Chancletas, sandals,
Lanier.
huaraches, orale.
Somebody she with the real, she with the Lanier. Burbank.
Nah, but I did give Burbank a 36 piece my junior year. Take that back to the hood, to the barrio with you, goddammit.
That's because you transferred from that motherfucker. She had
No, I
something to
didn't.
prove.
She
You
do
know,
all the plays. She do the
Yeah.
defenses that they call.
yeah, you know,
Never.
when you come from, you play against the school you used to play with. I'm
Oh
light
God!
their ass
Oh
up.
God! You got to give it
Coaches-
to him.
Coaches calling out your number the whole goddamn game. That's
You got
why.
to give it to him.
Yeah, that's what it is. She was 12 for 50 that night, nigga.
That's
a lot of free throws.
All threes, bro.
Like fucking Harden, nigga. Harden got fucking 80 points, nigga. 35 of free throws.
Yeah.
Like, God
Cold
damn,
ass
Harden. He's cold. But no, so listen about the dating thing on the kids also. But like, if you're dating, when is it or when do you not introduce your kids to the person you're dating?
I never did. When I had a little breakup and I was dating, I think only one person met my kids. Like I'm not big
Yeah.
on bringing a lot of people around my kids.
Yeah, it has
Um,
to be we got to be past dating. Like we have to be committed.
I look
Excuse me.
and this is a conversation that they had on 8 at the Table.
Mhm.
All right. And then he made actually a good point, and he kind of labeled a different woman baby mamas and a mother, right? So he was saying a mother is not going to bring you in front of their child
Sure.
too soon. You know what I
Sure.
mean? He said it was 8 months, 7-8 months before he actually talked to the person's kid.
Mhm.
And he made a good point. If we're just talking, just getting to know each other,
Right.
I don't want to talk to your fucking kids. I don't give a fuck about your kids. Like you're like, no, seriously.
The views of the socially irresponsible podcast.
I don't give two shits about your kid if we're just talking. I don't need
We know you let her put the nigga in the closet.
I don't need another motherfucker's name. True story. She's not lying. I don't need to know your child's name. I don't need to know what school he goes to. I don't want to know how he did that day or that week or his accomplishments. I don't want those stories. I don't want those stories. It is not where I'm at. I'm not telling you shit about my children because none of your fucking business, especially if you're just hanging out and just meeting and figuring shit out.
I've only dated one person that had a child,
and
it was Crystal.
And how soon was it before you met that child?
It was pretty quick, but we already knew each other. She wasn't.
That's like y'all friends.
Yeah. We weren't like brand new to each other's lives. But
my thing, I can care less about your child, and I know it sounds harsh.
It sounds fucked up.
That shit sounds terrible.
But I'm just saying I don't. And like I haven't had people. I've dated women, so to speak, and it was like years before they met my child.
I thought he was playing. He's dead serious. Huh?
He's serious.
I don't like I don't. I'm not talking to you about my kid. I don't need you to know about my kid's grades. Like none. I'm not having those conversations with you. Again, you don't need to know.
Have you been in a serious relationship since your kids were born?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Nigga, you better say
nigga. Like,
if you have it, nigga, you better say you
my
about
lies.
Lies.
I wasn't trying to make it hot. I'm just like,
you're stupid.
No, remember we were talking about the last time? Yeah. Lies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like if you're in a situation with someone and you care about them enough to be committed,
but we have to get to that situation.
With parenting being as important as it is to you, it's odd for you to not feel compelled to like share that part of you. That doesn't mean pulling them in for them to be there. You know what I mean? Like to do family activities together. It's just sharing the shit that you do as a dad.
Because of attachments to kids?
That's exactly what it is.
Because you can go over a female house and kid all the hugging like, whoa, nigga,
you don't know me.
I don't know you.
I'm here for your mother, nigga. What the fuck is you? I told you to put this little nigga to bed before I got over here.
That's you know what? But that's fucking.
You know what? I'm gonna go to the corner store and I'll be back in 35 minutes.
That's a friend.
Call me when that nigga sleep, man.
I'll be back.
Damian. So Ashley has a comment for you. She said, "This is why you're single.
Mm-hmm.
If someone asks,
that's
it's because they want to
with
know you, like they know your package deal. So if y'all are growing together, that conversation should naturally come up."
Mm-hmm.
But again, as I was speaking, like it takes time. It's not something that happens. If we're just hanging out, like so, there's this one situation where I
said dating. You prefaced this question and said dating. You didn't say we're just hanging out.
Okay, well, if it's early, you know, and like I said earlier, it's a time. Like it takes time to.
You're not finna dodge this shit.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Neo, nigga.
Nigga, I ain't dodging none of y'all motherfuckers.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like you preface this with dating, and at this point, are you dating to marry? Or are you dating for shits and giggles?
Well, let me rephrase the whole question. Okay, it's not it's not.
No,
about,
don't change the question, nigga. Change your answer.
No,
answer the goddamn question, Damian.
What are you saying? I'm not trying to get married ever in my fucking life. We had this conversation 1,000 times.
Okay, so you're not dating. So you don't date.
What do you mean I don't date?
Remember, interpretation of dating is different, right?
Yeah, what the fuck you mean I don't date?
So you just kicking it.
What do you mean I'm just kicking it?
Just because y'all are going out and sharing meals does not mean that you're dating.
But what are you trying to ask?
Like I'm asking you.
I'm not trying to date someone and find someone to marry tomorrow, next week, or next year.
Right.
I'm not dating for the purpose of marrying somebody.
Right.
I'm dating someone for the purpose of companionship and partnership.
Okay.
So to answer your question, like I'm not trying to date. So if you're out here wanting to date me or be with me and get married to me,
you don't. Companionship and partnership is your marry. So you can take the word marriage out of there because that shit is making your blood pressure go up.
No, I agree. That is my
veins popping
out. Girl, that nigga about to start sweating and shit. He breathing
like this. Hey, so what are you saying?
Because this is a question. No, because this is a question that I've had a lot of times. No, You remember that movie? What was that movie? I'm gonna get you sucked when he was fucking that girl. Arr, arr, arr.
That was Don't Be a Menace.
Don't be a menace. Yes.
But yes.
There you go. Don't be a menace.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so you're married. That's semantics. Marriage is semantics. If you're dating to ultimately settle down with someone and share your life.
But see, that's the thing. It's I'm not dating for a purpose, if that makes any sense. Now let me finish when I say this. Okay?
So I would say that that's not dating, but go ahead.
Okay, so everyone's interpretation of dating
is different. Right.
So when and this is the biggest thing. So I'm not dating like some people are dating with the purpose of getting married, right?
Mm-hmm.
My purpose will change as I find that purpose, as I find that person, if that makes any sense. And it may not make sense to you, right? But not everybody I date or not everybody I meet, not everybody I fucked with is for the purpose of getting married.
Right.
Now, I know a lot of people that everyone they've ever dealt with, they wanted something out of that person that they've dated.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
That is dating. That is dating with the purpose or fucking someone. I know people that date people that have dated people they don't even like.
Right. I think that,
but they want to get married to the person because they feel like that's the next step.
Right. Men and women both have to do a better job of vetting people before they become involved. Like, we can kick it. That's our vet. That's the vetting period.
Okay.
You can't say that you're dating me and you don't know what your intentions are for me. Like how you said, like, oh, my purpose will change. You should have figured out what your purpose was in the beginning when you were getting to know them. And I think that's like the interpretation of dating. Dating is a semi-commitment. Yeah. Like, I can go out and have dinner with Bree.
Okay.
Like, going out and just sharing meals and sharing experiences, that's not dating to me.
So again,
you just going and doing shit.
But again,
them is activities, nigga.
But again, as we talked about it before, dating. Okay, so let's go back, okay, because we're not gonna have a conversation. We can, but it's gonna be a long conversation to determine what dating is. Like now we're arguing about what the fuck dating is.
Right.
So as I speak on this, like as Rose Shelley, she understands. Like we're just talking about if you're fucking with somebody. There's a time and place to bring your kids into that conversation and into that relationship, and there's a time not to.
I'm not introducing anybody to my kids if I'm fucking with them.
Yeah, you don't need to meet them. There's no need to meet them.
Yeah,
and if it's just a sex thing.
And but it's not even just a sex thing. If I'm dating you, or as you call dating, and it's just been a couple of weeks, a couple of months, like we're not at that point yet.
So I have a question.
And hold on, and not to cut you off, but it's not ready yet because there's times where I've dated and you've dated someone and it's only last 6-7 months.
Right,
that's a red flag.
And then all of a sudden, you put your kid in a situation that is weird now, and now that person is not out of your life, but now it's out of your kid's life. So I know people that have brought a lot of niggas around their kids. And that's when those kids, when you come to the house, they hug on you like they know you, like nigga, like you're not supposed to be this comfortable with strangers. That's a red flag.
But people trying to introduce their kids in 2 weeks,
that's a red flag.
That's a red flag, man. Like
but people do that. I've had people that have wanted me around their kids and hey, meet my kid. Like motherfucker, bitch, we just fucked
probably because I didn't see you with your kids.
One, but two, like Ro was saying, if your kids are like her kids are a part of her daily life.
That's what I was gonna say.
Like a lot of single moms out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There isn't away time. We supposed to go on a date when my babies is at school because that's the only time that they're away from me.
So are you taking
how do you figure that out? You know what I mean?
Babysitter.
Read that one.
What? Oh, KK can't read it from over there. I got it.
Oh my God.
I agree with the no meeting, but not wanting to discuss them as if they don't exist is a no-go. So if you ask how was her day, it's supposed to is she supposed to admit that part that includes the kids.
Omit.
Now again, no, you're like, oh, well, I took my daughter to school, we hung out, That's one conversation, right? But then it's like, oh, so like in my daughter, she's in cheer, she cheers at this place and does this and all this other stuff and da 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 da. Like that's how your kids get kidnapped.
So the specifics you don't want.
I
Just
don't-
generalize.
I don't-
That's how your kids
Nigga,
get
ain't nobody-
kidnapped.
That's what you. I
He's
I see
sick,
what you're
bro.
saying now.
No, but I'm being honest. Like I had a girl come over once and my kid's bedroom, and this was like her second, third time hanging out with her, right?
Mhm.
I went out, she came by and she's like, let me see your kid's room. Fuck you want to see my kid's bedroom for? There's only one room in this bedroom in this house that you need to be in. It is not my kid's.
I'm gonna be honest with you though.
This nigga
As
need help.
So if you
listen. Because I get it. I understand. I would be curious to see what a dad's interpretation of what a little girl's room would look like.
you what?
Like, I would be interested to see what a dad's interpretation of what a little girl's
How you
room
get
would
the
look
room.
like.
Uh-huh.
I would be interested in that.
Why?
Like, are they in here on air mattresses or because niggas live bad?
Yeah, I get you
'Cause
saying
niggas
that.
live
I get you saying that.
Because niggas that take the bare minimum. Like, do these babies have a TV sitting on top of a Rubbermaid container, or like, do they have a setup?
Yeah.
Like,
No.
because what was the first thing I said when I walked in there to get the
Yeah.
chair the other day? I was like, their room is cute. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, you did a good job.
Like,
I would be interested in that too.
niggas,
But
niggas do live bad. shit.
I'm saying, bro, that's what I'm
Danique
saying.
and Kyla was in Dallas all week for with our oldest.
yeah.
Me and Kiara that motherfucking house say
Oh my
water
God.
burger bags, taco. It just looked terrible. I like say she called. We on our way. Hey, clean up now.
God,
Say,
yeah,
Exactly.
God
hey,
damn.
I'm gonna cash up your money, man. Clean up real quick. You got the whole house.
Exactly.
Get all that shit. Don't
Exactly.
make it look like we was cooking. All that shit.
Put some grease on the stove, son.
but like I said,
Nah, we live bad, man.
for real.
Oh, y'all
man,
do.
What?
Niggas
We
are
left
moving
gum. We left gum on the fucking, like that's what men do. We leave gum. We
Other
leave,
people's gum.
We leave other people's gum on our tables.
I'm gonna leave
In
this
our
here. If I come back here next week and this shit's still
you
here,
dirty, nigga.
house. Bullshit.
even though
No.
I left it.
Hey, niggas will live with the bare minimum, dog. They'll have like a gaming chair and a TV. TV not on no stand, that bitch on the floor.
Y'all
Y'all
fuck
niggas
with
some
some
haters,
horrible
nigga.
ass niggas. Which
I
y'all
ain't
do.
fuck with no horrible.
No.
Well,
Thank you. Let's not act like every nigga's house you went to had LEDs, LCDs hung up on the screen and shit on the,
At
on
least
the
a
wall.
TV stand. Niggas was
yeah,
In my
niggas,
30s,
they got that
yes.
shit on phone books and shit.
In my
yeah,
30s,
right,
yes.
right.
But like I said,
I was only dealing with men when I was in college. Like
it was
everybody
normal.
was living bad.
Well,
Nigga.
Everybody was pulled in.
Yeah, everybody was
That
broke.
normal. But yeah, like I
I did
said,
have a couple drug dealers.
you'd be
I'm just
surprised. You'd be surprised the
Right.
shit that
I
I've
know.
heard.
We all have.
You'd be
Hello.
you'd be surprised and her to hear some of the shit that women when they put their kids on men. Like the whole, if you're dating me, you're dating my kids. Like, bitch, I don't even know you yet. Like, I'm not dating your kids. I'm dating you. Let's get to that point.
But again, I think that goes to interpretation of dating.
Well, okay. Well, we're not gonna go. If I'm fucking you, okay, I'm fucking you. If we're
Nobody
fucking,
says that.
It's like, oh,
Nobody
well,
says if you're fucking me, you're dealing with my kids too. Nobody says that.
some.
No.
But
What
that's
if
the
she
thing.
told
those-
you while y'all having sex, like, you know you finna meet my kids? They will just stop.
Wrap it up, B.
That's when it's not gonna be hard no more, right?
Oh yeah, nigga.
Gummy worm.
Fuck that. I'm nutting first. I'm gonna get those real quick strokes, those real quick long strokes. Let this nut come quick.
That's
Rather
funny.
you told me you love me than tell me some shit like that.
Oh my God.
God.
Changing up this stroke real quick. We're gonna get out of
That's
here.
funny.
We're getting out of here real quick.
I do think that it's
Kids.
dangerous to introduce people to your kids too early.
Like I
but
said-
I also understand, like, as a single parent, how much your kids are with you. Like I have a really good support system, but there are still times when, you know, like I might want to spend time when I was dating. Like I want to spend time with someone and I can't because I have my child. You know what I mean? So like it does take an understanding person. We might got to go do some kid friendly shit. I'm not saying they got to come sit in your lap. They might even need to talk to them. Hey, this is Mr. Damian. We're about to go eat.
You ain't doing that shit, huh?
You
I'm
know what I
not.
mean?
But say I'm not. I'm not. Like
Right.
if your kid is around, to,
Mhm.
like we're adults, right?
Mhm.
And if I'm first meeting you and we're going out
Mhm.
on a date,
Mhm.
now again, you're going on it, we're doing something.
This floor is cold.
Whatever word you want to title dating. If you go out to eat and it's the second time we went out to eat, and if you're bringing your kids with you, we're not going.
When is a good time to meet the kids for you?
It's a time with the two people and where the relationship is at. It's not necessarily a month time. It's when it's a good time to bring someone around your kids, and when it's not. But like I said, I've been in situations where it's like, come by, my kid is up, we can watch a movie together. Like, bitch, like I just met you last week at the club.
TV at home.
Yeah, like I'm not, you know what I mean?
I used to hate that shit, man.
And like,
come watch TV.
Yeah, or like I'm
got a
cooking.
whole TV at home. What you mean?
Or like I'm cooking right now, and me and my daughter are here eating. Come eat with us. And it's like, but like we just hung
intimate.
out. Like
it's very.
But it's like we just met. Like I'm not at the point. Like I have kids. I consider myself a pretty good father, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of people, I would hope a lot of people would think the same thing. You understand that I don't even really talk about my kids outside of the circle of people. If I want to talk,
strange.
If I want to talk about my kids, I'll talk to you, Tina.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call Keke, get some advice. I'll talk to Brianna. I'll talk to the kid's mom. I'll talk to my closest friends.
Right.
If I want to talk about my kids or get advice about my kids and something that they're doing, whether it's with school or something else, I have people to talk to my kids about.
Right.
If I just met you and I think you're attractive and I'm trying to fuck with you. Or whatever, or trying to figure out where we're at to one day eventually date you, I'm not going to sit here and tell you about my kid's science project.
Understood. I wonder if that's a dad thing, though.
I'm just not.
As a mom, and as, the parent that has the kid all the time, they're so ingrained in my day-to-day, I don't know that I could have a conversation about shit without mentioning them.
I'll mention them, but I'm not going to sit there and discuss life things with you about them,
as you should.
Like I mentioned my kids. Like I have two kids. Took them to school. We hung out. We went to get something to eat. I'm not telling you what they ordered. I'm not telling you how the day at school and the problem they had at school and how they don't like the teacher that didn't let them go to recess and how they have detention. Like I'm not talking to you about that shit.
But at the same time,
know what I want to hear about your kids?
I think
detention. And
I think it's different for a woman. But I think it's different for a mom.
I don't think so, because there's women that I've talked to and dated, and like we've talked for a long time, and I've never met their kids to this day.
So you don't, when you talking to a woman, you don't ask about their kids?
I mean, again, y'all are confusing asking with the kids and talking, someone mentioning their kids, as opposed to getting into deep details about their kids day to day. Now, of course, you're going to talk about your kids. Like I have kids. If I'm dating, I have two kids. Their name is Ayana and Yanez. You know that, right? But as far as their favorite food and likes and all this other shit, I don't think you should know that. Nor do I want to tell you that. And I do date women with kids. So Stephanie said on date. Everyone is. I'm in my 38th. Everyone's fucking and had a kid already. So there's no way to date a woman in their 30s without a kid.
She said, "You what?"
He don't like to date women with kids.
I mean, there's a time where I was.
Good point, Ashley.
There's a time.
My blind ass. What'd she say?
Y'all's kids might have the same interests.
So so I would date. I dated a woman with kids, and it was weird because I wouldn't have my kids, so I'd hang out with them, and their kid would be there, and I felt bad because why in the fuck am I hanging out with you and your kids when I could be hanging out with my kids? I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it. And that was more of a personal thing. And it just made me feel like, not a shitty father, but maybe like, how the fuck am I over here spending time with you and your kids? And I got a whole 2 kids in my house, that I could be hanging out with. And it wouldn't be my week, but I could still go over there and go take them to the park or something like that, go eat dinner with them. So I just wouldn't do it. And that was more of I think a mental thing for me, so to speak.
Right.
But I mean, like, I just think kids, I think some people flaunt their kids. I've been on dating apps, and I've seen women have pictures with them and their kids on dating apps.
Shit, you know what you're getting.
Like, I don't think that's cool neither. That's how your kid gets raped.
What the
nigga?
I think that's extreme.
Okay.
Damian.
It's not
for real.
The
views of Damian do not reflect the views of the socially irresponsible podcast as a whole.
Rape by who?
But it's really not extreme because pedophiles, will try to holler at you just because you have a kid on there, interested in the kid, and those pictures,
but
and those pictures go around the internet.
That's not the norm. Damian.
But as you say,
that's a special kind of sicko.
As you say, it's not the norm. There's a whole fucking police department trying to comprehend these people.
There is.
It is more normal than you think. Just like molestation and raping isn't a norm.
It is.
I'm
not saying that it doesn't exist, but I think that that's an extreme thing that you just said. Yeah,
reasoning.
Yeah, that's an extreme.
Well,
thing.
that is the reason why on any dating app that I've ever been on in my life, you'll never see a picture of me and my child.
I mean, I definitely think it's odd to have a picture of you and your kid on your dating app, but I also
having my kids.
I also get why someone would do it. Like that shit is weird, but shit, nigga, I have a son. You're gonna understand that I have a son from the very beginning. So when I can't go pull up on you at 1:00 in the morning, you know why.
There's a profile thing where you can actually write words, and that is where that information goes.
Sure.
Not your child's picture.
I don't know shit about a dating app.
Huh?
Most people don't read words.
So then therefore you don't want to fuck with that dude. So you already eliminated half of the people you don't want to fuck with if they're not they don't have the time to read a fucking profile that says, hey, I have a kid looking for you, boo. Holla at me. Peace.
I do think that is different for the custodial parent. I won't even say moms. I think for custodial parents it's different.
Well, Stephanie is a custodial parent for my kids. But we have
you don't fucking talk about them neither.
But I don't know what she does
right.
I know she hit. Never mind.
Anyway.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna talk about that because
that's fine. Dating
whole nigga around my kids. What'd you say?
I'm pulling up.
Yeah, that's kind of
that's extreme.
Very.
But
extreme.
see, to you, like it happens more than
she
you
said. She
think.
don't date because of pedophiles.
Because niggas was fucking other people's kids. Like you
understood. So don't bring people to your house until you vetted them properly. Like,
and there's been people that have been vetted properly and are still fucking and molesting kids.
Okay, Damian.
No, but it's a thing.
Like,
but it's a thing though. I'm not the one saying this.
You've dated, right? So how many times has somebody tried to?
Yeah. How many pedophiles have you dated?
How many pedophiles have I? Well, again, I date women.
How many
women
can be pedophiles too?
No, I get it, but
right.
I would assume most women when they do pedophile shit, they're doing it to little boys.
No, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
So how many pedophiles have you dated?
Again, I don't bring people around my kids like that.
That's not what we asked you. We asked you how many pedophiles you've dated.
I don't know. For the simple fact that I don't bring them around my kids, so therefore I will never find out. She specifically said she doesn't bring them around the kids for the simple fact that she doesn't want the whole pedophile shit to be found out the way of, oh, I brought you around my kids and all of a sudden you're fucking my little boy. You have to understand there's a situation where you're
talking to me like I'm dumb and I don't like it.
No, my fault. And I'm not trying to talk to you like dumb, but my fault. She said, "Chill out, nigga." But no,
whole ass nigga.
But like I'm saying, like I know what you're saying, but like, how am I supposed to know they're a pedophile? Because I don't bring them around my kids. So you asked me a question, I'm trying to answer.
No,
like my answer, so I don't know how to talk.
No, we were just making the point that like the exception can't be the rule.
Yeah,
that's what we're saying. The exception can't be the rule. You can't. Well, I mean, you can, but you shouldn't completely remove a part of your life that is a healthy part because of the fear of something that is the exception.
No, that's extreme. I don't bring people.
Yeah,
I don't bring women around my kids because of that shit. My homeboys never met my kids until they were like 6, 7, like Trevor and them and Lucky. They wouldn't. I wouldn't bring them by. I wouldn't have my kids here. You know what I mean? I don't let my male cousins. I would not leave my kids at my male family member's house without me.
Damian doesn't leave his girls anywhere without him. So don't let it say just male family members.
Yeah, they're sitting at Marie's house. I'm staying the night too. Oh, we all staying the night tonight. It's all of us. It's not just leaving them there and I'm not there.
When they're at my house, he's there.
I mean, so unless you're watching, but again, that's Brianna. But again, so maybe it's my fault because I look at women as less of a sexual predator than men.
They just as worse.
And I get it, but I mean, I think it's different. You know what I mean? Again, my goal is not to get. It's just different. Like
I'm glad you didn't say whatever the fuck was come out your mouth. I don't know what was coming out your mouth, but I'm glad you didn't say this shit.
Yeah, but
I'm glad as well.
But it's just such a different situation. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy. You know what I mean? And I think it's an issue. And I don't know how big of an issue it is. Like I said, you know, I know there's a lot of people that are getting caught by not just molesting kids, but trafficking kids. And San Antonio is one of the biggest cities for trafficking kids. So, I mean, it's not like a thought not to have. Now, do I think it's an extreme, like you said, using the exception for the rule to not date at all in life and just remove that aspect of your life because of that being a thing?
Right.
I agree with you. I think it's an extreme. Again, you have her email address, Sharon, so let us know.
I wish I would have researched this more. Have y'all seen the videos of the guy from San Antonio that be setting these motherfuckers up? They be in Walmarts. Oh, I gotta look it up. I'm gonna find it.
What happened?
That nigga on his Dateline shit.
Man, big time. He be in that motherfucker. Steve. Turn around.
Oh my god.
So you was here to meet. He was like, "Hey man, don't follow me." The sad part about it, the Walmart stores be kicking the dude out.
Like he
he the bad guy. You know what I'm saying?
Like, hot.
Yeah, but I'm like, bro, this motherfucker was here to meet a 14-year-old boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's something of San Antonio. It's on Facebook. And that motherfucker got a big following. Like it's a good
so obviously
15,
it's a
20.
big thing.
Yeah. It is, and I don't think that that's an irrational fear. I don't in any way think that it's an irrational fear.
But I'm not gonna let that stop me. You don't let it stop you.
But you can't stop it from having meaningful relationships with people. Like, you're a great dad, Damian. It's crazy to me that you wouldn't let someone into that part of you. Because that's an important
because they're never
part
gonna be
of you.
alone with your daughters anyway.
Not soon. Again, I'm not saying I would never. To sit here and say I've never had a woman who I've dated meet my kids would be a complete lie.
Right.
What's the time
But it hasn't.
frame?
I just
ain't
answered
one.
that question.
Yeah,
It's not a
just-
time frame. It depends. What did I say?
7-8 months.
It just depends on the relationship and how
Right.
it's going, the trust we've built, the person that I've grown to know you to be, and where we're at. That's what it depends on how the dynamic of the relationship is going at the time. There's no time frame.
Right.
It's like saying, what is the time frame of maturity? It happens at different times. Who knows? So I don't know what the time frame is, but I know if I get to that point, it happened before where other people have met my kids in the sense. But
That's why I
not
think people have to-
everybody I've met has met my kids.
I think that's why people have to pay attention to, like, not just jumping into dating someone or jumping into a relationship. Vet these people.
Or if you do date
You know
them,
what I
don't
mean?
bring everybody around your kids.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Sharon says she's gonna wait till her son's in middle school.
So he's in the 5th grade this year, and he'll be in the 6th grade in August.
No, he's little.
Well, she has a couple because how old is your child, Sharon?
He's little. I want to say like 7,
Wow.
maybe.
That's
right?
a long time.
What's middle school gonna do though?
Your WAP gonna be dry the motherfucker by
Oh my
then.
god.
Your
I
WAP
just wonder,
your
like,
WAP ain't gonna be whoppy no more. Sorry.
like companionship and partnership are really important things
it's a long
to
time.
human
As a
beings.
human adult.
Exactly. So that's why that's
Yeah,
shocking to
7.
me.
He's 7.
Yeah. That's really shocking because those things are really important to us. No matter how much we try to say that they're not, companionship and having someone there is important.
Is he advanced and he's in like the 4th grade right now?
Is that nigga like smart guy?
Yeah, is he
I didn't mean
like
to call him a
really
nigga. I apologize. That's
Yeah.
rude. Is he smart guy?
Yeah, is he really advanced to where he'll be in the 7th grade next year or something
Yeah.
like that? That's a long time,
He's
Sharon.
a smart guy.
Hey, we have he can be at home by himself around then.
Understood.
I don't let my daughters stay at home by themselves now. They're 10 and 11.
Yeah, we didn't start letting our kids stay at home until the oldest was 14
Yeah, their
or
mom
13 actually.
Their
just this
mom
year.
does.
Mhm.
After school they get home and she'll she'll go to work and leave them at home even now for a couple hours. I don't know why I just said that online. Sorry.
But listen, they're gonna take you.
Yeah. But it's it's a thing.
yeah, listen, they're gonna take you.
Hey, that was a cold part of that movie.
Yeah,
too.
right. Like, look, don't worry about it. I got you.
The first time I watched that movie was when Yaya was born and she was just a couple of months and I had her in my hand and I was like, He said, look at everything around there. Tell me anything you can identify.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's funny.
What's gonna happen next? Now listen. They gotta take you. And they took a little ass. And I wish I'd have the know how to go and do what he did and get back and whoop all their ass and get them.
Yeah,
But my
Kyle-
connections are not what his were.
Kyla's at the age too. With y'all go ahead, put your clothes on. Come on, I can stay on my bed. Nah, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust nobody.
You can't fight. So the same way you feel about trusting people, the same way I feel about having people around my kids.
Right.
Well, it ain't about them, but just coming in and raping her and no shit. It's just on some. She can't
anything.
defend herself.
But it's on anything. It's not just rape. That's just an extreme, like you said. But it could be anything. I don't want no one fucking flicking her.
Yeah.
They come and flick her like motherfucker.
Right.
You flicking my kid?
Yeah.
You ain't flicking my kids. God damn it! I don't give a fuck what it is. Just leave my fucking kids alone. Come to my house.
You got multiple entrances to this establishment too. Like
Yeah.
that would make me
Yeah.
nervous. Like we stay in an
Garage
apartment. It's not a big deal,
windows.
nigga. Just the
Window.
just
in
the
and out.
front door,
Yeah.
and we live on the on another
Yeah.
floor. You know,
Knocking
so-
on the window.
I
You wanna
would-
go swimming?
I would.
Like, what?
I would speak on it, but I understand that makes sense. Yeah.
The whole neighborhood swims. That's how they gonna get them kids.
Yeah. You know me.
Yeah.
I'm always with your mama. You know me.
That
Oh,
nigga said,
hey,
"You
John."
wanna go swimming?
Oh, it's just John. Let him in.
Quagmire creeps in this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
you
man.
sound like the
Yeah.
creepy man on the.
Giggity, giggity.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the paper boy.
Yeah.
That's what you sound like.
The
You wanna go
grandfather.
swimming? That's what you sounded like, bro.
The old one,
The
right?
grandpa. Yeah.
For the paper boy, the little pigly son of a bitch. Y'all remember when he said that shit? He was
No.
leaving messages on the answer machine. I don't know why he was looking for that nigga
Family
like
Guy's
that.
a fucking funny show.
I was
does
just
they
looking
get
for
away
the
with
paper
that shit?
boy, that
Same
little
way we
pigly
get away
son of a
with it.
bitch. That shit was funny.
The same way we get away with it. Get away with it. We
I mean, that was a real
Don't have
whole. That
permission.
was a whole pedophile on the show.
and then Quagmire was a
A
rapist.
rapist. Yes.
And Quagmire was a rapist. He was literally just fucking drugging a females.
For real?
Hell yeah, on the
There's
show.
a few episodes he
I didn't
he popped
really
pills with.
I didn't really watch
Great fucking show.
Family Guy.
Fucking hilarious.
It is.
I've only watched a few episodes, like the one where Stewie was whooping Brian ass.
Yeah.
That shit is
When
funny.
he, bloody and shit.
Great show.
It is a great show.
Anyway, we digress. What's
Yeah.
next? What's
Speak
next,
on it.
Damian?
I've never
That's
seen
it, man. That's it. Really, I just wanted to. I had a lot of kid topics. I don't know why. I was
You did.
yeah. Started off with the questions from the heathens, and actually, I want to thank everyone who actually sent emails out.
Shouts to
for-
y'all.
Hope we answered your questions the best we can without being too dry, being serious and also entertaining to you guys that have listened on. So, yeah. So thank y'all for emailing us, and we appreciate keep them coming. We gave the email out again for the irresponsibly yours. Irresponsibly yours. I'm gonna type it and
No, look,
It's there. It's there.
It's
It's
there.
there.
I got you.
yeah, that's the email, and it's IRSPNSBL irresponsibly. We want y'all to fuck up the spelling like we do. It's called irresponsibly yours. And then of course type that into the subject, and then we won't say your name. We're just
Give
gonna
us
call
a
you
fake
heathen.
name. Just give us a fake name.
Well, the email address is gonna come up. You don't even give us a name at all.
No, give us a fake name. I like fake names.
Give us all right, there you go. Give us a fake name. That'd be dope.
Hey, heathens. My name is.
AKA
No,
T'Challa.
someone wrote in and they just signed it heathen.
just now.
Oh, that's dope.
No. One of the ones that we
Oh yeah, earlier, yeah, they just spit heathen. They from a heathen is what it said. Yeah.
That's dope.
So then just irresponsibly yours into the subject, and tell your friends if you know somebody that's going through something, then let them know that we exist and we'll talk about your issue or your not your issue, your life situation. I don't want to call it an issue to make it seem like it's something bad. It's probably something that everybody else is going through. And this is the reason why I like this, because a lot of people are going through the same shit that you're going through, and you feel isolated. Like, oh my gosh, how do I handle this? And you'd be so surprised how many people are going through things. And it's cool because there's actually been in the comment section, as y'all comment back and forth and talk, there have actually been people that have made friends with other people that are going through the same thing. And they've become Facebook friends, and they talk to each other about a lot of things that's going on. And you can get some, what do you call it? Counseling guidance, some, what do you call it when you go to church and you talk about something? Some fellowship. Yeah, some fellowship or whatever. I don't know if that's the word, but I like
1
that.
point for me. I don't know.
She corrects me all the time. Anyway,
I'm not correcting you. I was helping you along.
Because you was
Enhancing me.
doing like this.
Yeah. You was
whatever. I can
pulling
think,
it, and I was
think
trying
of,
to give it to you.
No,
Shit.
we'll take fellowship. No, I just said it because I'm always fucking up, and y'all save me a lot. Tina, Brianna, y'all save me a lot. Me and KK just over. KK don't be fucking up.
I fuck up a lot.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you for that.
Don't get down on yourself, brother.
We got your back.
There's the information to email us and give us your comments and stuff. Hopefully we can get some more for next week. And again, we appreciate it for the people who participated this week. Again, the show was about kids, and how to manage and not manage, but our opinions and thoughts on it. And they're all different. KK said, "Fuck your mom. I'm gonna cut you if I want to. God damn it."
If you mind, I mean, I ain't gonna do it to somebody else, kid. But if you mind,
yeah. So I mean, and that makes sense. It's just everyone has different views. So raise your kid accordingly to what you think is best, but let's not go overboard and extreme and try to I don't know, date people and bring them in the house after 2 weeks. I've seen stories, and not to keep it going, but I've seen stories on like dudes putting kids in ovens because they're crying. And
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
what the fuck you be watching,
What?
man? I don't
Put
got
them
them
in the
channels.
dryer.
That
The
nigga
news.
said I ain't got
Yeah.
them
I don't got them channels on my shit.
it's
Nigga.
local news. There was this one kid. This dude was dating this woman. She had to go to work. They're dating for like 3 weeks. He was watching the kid.
No, don't say that. I don't even want to hear the story.
This
Why
shit
would you
happened.
leave your motherfucking kid with somebody after 3 weeks?
When I sit here and tell y'all, women will put their kids in relationships onto people, like y'all think it doesn't happen, but it happens a lot more than you think.
That's crazy.
And that's what I'm talking about. Like people will sit here and meet someone, all of a sudden they're talking about the kids, bringing their kids around. It's like this is you would be fucking surprised.
I wake up in my fucking bed as a kid in the next room, and you gonna come home to just a kid.
Yeah,
I'm gone.
Bye. But that's the
You
thing.
don't be leaving no motherfucking babies on me. Shit.
No, you'd be surprised. And like on the news, on the local news, like people were
Put it in the microwave.
Kid was crying. Kid was crying. He didn't, and he put the kid in the oven.
They
It
put
was
him in
here?
the dryer.
It was here.
Stuck him in the dryer. Yeah,
Did he turn it on?
Nah,
they just said put the kid in the oven. I don't know if he
Oh,
cooked the
okay.
kid, but the kid was found in the oven.
dead.
But they did put the kid in the dryer and they turned it on.
Yeah, that one was a thing.
Why did this nigga just say he didn't cook the kid? Please end the show. Please.
But
Please end the show.
wait, what happened?
Nothing. No, you don't want to know. You don't know. No.
He didn't. He didn't cook. He just turned. He just put the. I don't know if he did. I don't know what he did. He just put the kid in the oven.
He said, I don't know if he cooked the kid. Why would you say?
He just put the
But
kid in
that
the
whole
oven.
dryer shit.
You sick fool.
That really happened.
Yeah,
Yes.
that happened.
And the dryer kept going.
Yeah, kid died.
You'd be surprised how many times that actually happens.
You would be surprised how many women are putting their kids in
You
dating
put
situations.
too many clothes in the dryer and that motherfucker open up. How the fuck the baby staying there the whole time?
Yeah, you can't put too many shoes in the oven. No, really, you can't put too many shoes in the dryer because that's just gonna kick open. Yeah, it should have kicked open. But
You
yeah,
got a boo boo?
number 2.
She said she got a boo boo, yo.
That's what she said.
Women boo boo too.
I'll try not to. I like to smell things. So let me know when you're done.
Beige people boo boo too, huh?
Catch it.
She boo boo butterflies and shit. Look,
Roses,
butterflies pop out her ass when she.
roses, and all that shit. That's how it happens. But yeah, man.
That's
thank
crazy.
you. Yeah, you didn't know shit like that really happens a lot.
Nah, I don't really watch the news.
This pedophile shit is a big thing, and that's what I'm telling you.
I know it is.
But like, it's huge. It's like a trafficking. Remember who was the Spurs? And y'all, we just talking that shit. But who was the Spurs?
Alvin
dude?
Robinson.
Biggest sex trafficking thing in the city. And you hear about girls getting kidnapped and pulled off the streets, Amber Alerts all the time in the city. Not all the time, but more than you like to in the city. So it's a thing. Anyway, so once again, thank y'all for tuning in for the third time. Thank y'all for tuning in and being part of the show.
Thank you.
We're gonna leave y'all as we always do with some kind of words. Yeah, let them know.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
And subscribe to the Podbean and the Apple or the Spotify
Or whatever you
the-
listen to your podcast on.
Yeah, and then also let your friends know what you're doing while you're enjoying your evening. And again, if you can't watch it early in the day, in the morning, or in the evening when we're on live, you can go to YouTube and watch it whenever you want to throughout the week and forever. You can also listen to us on any DSP, which is downloadable service protocol. What is that? What is DSP? Digital streaming platform.
You
We're
was
on all
way
of
off.
them. I was protocol makes you sound smart. Protocol makes you sound smart, so I wanted to say protocol, so I did that. But yeah, just check us out and listen to us on anything that you want to. And again, we're here for you guys, and as well as we appreciate y'all being here for us. Thank you for hitting those likes and smileys. If you can, hit them again so we can look like we're more important than we are. Also, if you watch us on YouTube, please leave comments. If you listen to us, please leave comments. Let everybody else know that we're fucking dope and we're here and you love what you're listening to. Because people are going to discover us, that they go to our show, they see no comments, they don't really want to talk back to us or check us out. But if you leave comments saying it's a good show, they're dope, KK's fucking hilarious,
Thumbs up.
Tina is on point, and Damian be talking some bullshit, but it's cool anyway. People will know what they're listening to and they'll want to tune back into it. So if you're on YouTube, please, every time you see us, leave a comment on about the show. Tina, thank you for washing your hands. What do you have for, what do you want to leave us with? What do you want to leave us with, Tina T? No, you did. I appreciate. I heard it. Next time, watch from alone. You're supposed to sing a song next time. A rap lyric, maybe.
I really don't like you. Oh, so I can be like,
ain't shit, but
got me, swallow me, drink, I decided to be quick, jump out for you, let it get inside of me. I tell him where to put it, never tell him where about to be. I run down on him before I let a nigga run to me, talk your shit, bite your lip, ask for a car while you right there.
Come on. Yeah, 6 more seconds. Where the money resides.
Yeah, where the money resides.
That's the only song I know.
No, y'all are childish. Don't make a resolution unless you're gonna make a motherfucking change.
I swear I was gonna say that.
For real?
I swear I was gonna talk about y'all.
On
Y'all,
the same wavelength.
y'all
dog.
resolutions.
Yeah.
Don't stop tomorrow.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I already stopped yesterday.
Yeah.
Fucking me tomorrow.
Yeah. Don't make a resolution if you're not gonna make a change. Don't talk shit unless you're prepared to get hit. And bitches be tripping. And I'm out.
Bitches be tripping. What you got, Bree?
Try something new in 2021.
Anal?
Don't.
Nigga said
with
anal.
the lube.
Wait. And if you're gonna try something new, hit up my girl Bree for your sex toys, baby.
I got you.
Bullshit.
I got you. But yeah, try something different this year. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you was doing in 2020 obviously wasn't working.
I don't know. Some people's 2020 was dope.
Whew.
Shit, I lived through the motherfucker. I ain't tripping. Shit, I'm good. It was great.
COVID experience.
Yeah.
No one heard nothing you just fucking said. T.
They didn't.
Go ahead.
Man, give people their flowers while they're here. Tell them you love them. And
That means us, y'all. Fucking tell us y'all
thank
love
you.
us.
And that's it. That's all I got for you today.
KK, I know you said you wanted to say the same thing as Tinny.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but what I want to talk about. Let's talk about this little stimulus money real quick. So, hey, I'm the type, man. Hey, do what you want to do with your money. I hate when I'm like, invest your shit in this, save your money, man. Nigga, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Man, shut the fuck up, nigga. I've been struggling for 12 months, and you give me $600, and let them do what the fuck they want to do with their $600. I hate when, why the fuck are you gonna buy this and you gonna do that? Put it here. I can flip it. I can do this. Invest in this. Get big. Now all this Bitcoin shit all over Facebook. Like, man.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you.
Do
My
what you
daughter's
wanna
about
do.
to go to college off of Bitcoin. I invested in Bitcoin like
Hey, it ain't
7
for me.
years ago.
I'm happy for y'all though.
But yeah, come to Foot Action at North Star and
Spend your stimulus. Spend your little stimmy check.
spend your stimmy,
They're gonna
cuz.
have stimmy sales all over the fucking world. All kind of
Oh, I
commercials.
can't wait. Run it up.
Cars are fucking car lots are having $600 down.
Yeah.
Anything you
Dog,
want,
I saw a meme that said it ain't gonna be a Grand Marquis on the planet.
gone. Crown Vic's gone.
Oh God.
Caprice's gone. What other cars they be having out there? Little nigga cars. DeVille.
Impalas.
That's what I was about to say. What's it what you used to drive?
Impalas.
DeVille.
I used to know. I see all that shit in front of a building. I ain't going in.
Yeah.
I make it an executive decision. I got kids at home. Nigga, somebody getting shot out here tonight.
That's funny.
It ain't
All
gonna
them
be
paper
me.
plates out there.
I don't know. So for me, what can I say? What can I say? What can I leave y'all with? I don't know, man. Protect your kids, man. I mean, I think the worst is gonna happen, or I protect my kids from the worst, and if I protect them from the worst and it doesn't happen, I feel like I did my job. I mean, I don't think it could ever be too overprotective. I don't think overprotective of kids is a thing. It is, but when you're talking about like protecting them, like actually protecting them, making sure they're safe, I know. I don't know. I just think that it's one of those things. I'm very nervous when it comes to my kids. I told my kids, and they know I have no problem going to prison for them. And I think something that would devastate me is if somebody touched my kids and fucked off with my kids. Like that would fucking kill me on the inside. And I'd have to kill everybody involved in that situation just to make me feel kind of normal. And I think it's very serious, you know. And it's something always that's why how I am with my kids for that reason. And I think it's probably counseling I need to go. I don't know what it is, but that's just how I feel about it. So watch your kids, protect your kids, make sure they're safe. That's a big thing to me. And once again, thank y'all for listening to the show. Again, make comments when you watch us on YouTube and when you watch us listen to us on the Podbean and all the other podcast apps where you can listen to us. And let us know we're fucking dope. Give us our roses. And if you want
and if we're not dope, let us know we're not dope and tell us what we need to do to get better.
Definitely let us know if we're not
I can
dope.
take criticism, better not be about me.
Don't
though.
tell me shit. I'm just kidding. I'm
You hear
just
me?
kidding.
You hear me? I can take criticism, shit better not be about me. Though.
And then she said, don't tell me shit. So if
I'm
Damian's
just
fucking
kidding.
up, let that nigga know.
If Bree ain't doing some shit y'all like, shit,
Yeah, let
she
them
ain't
two
reading
niggas
your
know.
comments
I'm
fast
kidding.
enough.
Give us the feedback.
Let
y'all.
her know
We
she
need
ain't reading your shit
Tell
fast
me.
enough.
I just
Yeah.
might not like you today.
Yeah.
No, I'm
And
kidding.
we also have had some feedback, and we appreciate the feedback that we got on the show. We're trying to make the show more for y'all. So if y'all want to talk about something, let us know. You have our email. If you want us to add a segment, I know a lot of people said they want KK's 2 cents back.
They do.
I
So
can
we
do that.
Yeah, so we need to bring that back. And then Tina, what was the one?
Have
you was
y'all ever
talking about?
played 21 questions on the show?
We can.
We should. They should be all heathen questions.
Tina was supposed to do her.
What was I supposed to do?
What'd you
play
say?
dumb.
I'll play dumb games, win dumb prizes.
Yeah.
I still can.
We'll get
I
some
got
stories.
you. I got some shit for that.
Yeah, it's a very random show. We kind of put this together throughout the week with random shit that happens to us, and we just present it to you guys. So, I mean, I think it's fun that way, And we want to start having some random shows where we have no doc. We just get on here and just talk that shit, which would be fucking wild. But 21 questions. Let's do that next week.
Yeah. Let's
Tell people if they want to come
Send
on.
us questions,
it's to
y'all.
call to come on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and if y'all want to come on the show, we have no problem with having people on outside of us four to come on the show. No fucking problem. But you're not coming to the studio.
No.
You can video call.
Yeah, this studio is on the 29th floor downtown San Antonio, so not everybody is welcome to this space. Because it's private and personal, and my kids are in this fucking studio. So not everybody is welcome. And not that I don't trust you, but nigga, I don't trust you. We just had a conversation about unknown pedophiles.
But you can still call.
Yeah, but you can totally call and we can see you from your studio.
Yeah.
And we can do it like that. But anyway, that is the show. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in. This is Socially Irresponsible, the podcast, episode 44, and we are out.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Hello. Yeah, we just